Blasphemy? What the fuck, dude? Hello? Blasphemy! How could you do this? How could you do this? Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you for the... There's so much happening. I'm overstimmed. I'm overstimmed, bitch. Blasphemy, thank you for the fucking 10... The 20 gifted. Are you joking? Those went to Grim, Chabaz, Jace, Genghis Khan, Hold, CB Mall. Oh my god, the Ruggish Bones is fucking a phenomenal name. Neon, Misfit Mark. The music is so stupid. Cut Glove. Okay, my bad. Assless Chats. Okay. Thank you so much, Blasphemy. You're fucking insane for that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for the hype train. You are not being rude. You're being rude because I'm flabbergasted. All right, guys. We're turning this bitch down. I'm skilled. You know what? I actually cuntified my Minion cosplay, so I'm not even that scared about it. I ain't even scared about it. Let me say my highs though, so I can buy time because I am scared about it. Matsume and Pola, obviously hello. Hi Flames. Hi Smiley. Hi Mars. Hi Emily. Hi. I almost just said hi misinformation. Hi misinformation. Hi Blasphemy. Oh no, he's on me. Hi Joker. Hi Birdman. Hi Valky. Hi Exotics. Hi Alan. Hi Case. Hi Spark. Spark! Thank you so much for the 4 fucking months. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna reveal myself first. I'm gonna reveal myself first and we're gonna slowly go down the pike. Shit, actually, I don't know if fucking Matsume or Pola can hear me. They're muted on my end right now. So I'm gonna turn it on so they can actually hear me. I don't know if it's gonna double for them. Okay. Hi. Hi, guys. I'm skilled. Me too, bitch. Hi. We're minions on top today, bitch. We're minions fucking on top. Thank you for the follow. I cuntified it. Okay? Because there's no fucking shot. Do you guys see my little hairs, though? Kind of a sleigh. I need to turn this music down. I literally can't hear my fucking thoughts. Hold, please. Are you guys ready for Matsume and Pola? Listen, I'm gonna reveal Pola first, but I need you guys to hype Pola in chat. I need, like, hype Polas in chat. We're gonna do this with both of them. And if I'm not revealing her until I see 4. Hi, Matsume. I need 4 exclamation point hype Polas, please. You're a motherfucking rockstar, dog. Rocktar. Right. That's 2. I'm not revealing Pola until we get another one. Also, this is supposed to be a, like, these are supposed to be, what are those bitches called that Urkel wears? They're supposed to be those, but they didn't fit me, so I had to, I had to put on a fucking suspenders, dude. I had to wear them as a bolo tie. A fucking bolo tie. Alright. I'm gonna unmute Pola. You guys are unmuted now. Pola, are you ready?
Hi. I'm ready.
Can you guys hear Pola okay? You got my drink. Yeah, fucking cheers.
I got my drink.
Alright, here's Pola. Do it when you want, Queen.
I'm coming. Okay, so here's the thing with mine. Also, Blasphemy, that's so cool.
Blasphemy,
hype Blasphemy. Here's the thing. I got my nails done yesterday and I wanted them to show, so I cut out little holes for my nails. And then I taped my in real life glasses to my goggles and they fit perfectly. So
Pola looks fucking slay, and I look like I have motherfucking jaundice, bitch.
Here's the
Like,
thing. I
there's
wanted to
two-
paint my face. I cannot paint my face because I have extremely sensitive skin. And I was like, I'm not gonna ruin my skin just for the bit. So I'm so sorry. But I was going for Desperate Housewife Minion. So I have my
And you
dirty
are.
martini.
Cheers.
I got cheers, my hoop earrings. I'm here. I'm here.
You guys, if you don't know Pola, please follow Pola. She's literally one of my greatest loves. And she fucking ate that shit down. Miss Desperate Housewife right here. Miss fucking Desperate Housewife. Matsume, give me 1 second because I'm waiting to do a shout out situation. Also, I need to catch up on chat. Blasphemy, what the fuck, dude? Thank you for the other 10 gifted. You're such an angel. Hello? Oh my god, boy got one!
Let's fucking go. Ethan, you got a gifted sub.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Who did that? Blasphemy! What's happening?
Blasphemy, you're eating right now, dude.
Blasphemy! Hello?
A legend.
Hi Void, hi Ethan, hi Thought Nose, hi Nose Goes. Fucking, okay, listen, Blasphemy, step away from your computer. Step away from the keyboard. Thank you so much for
the hell?
Literally, thank you for the gifted subs. You're such an angel. Thank you so much. I'm dying at the fact I didn't see that you have yellow makeup on until I turned off my night filter. I look like I have jaundice, bitch. I look like I've, like, let me not. Okay, you guys ready for Matsume? Can we get some hype Matsume in the chat? We need 6 for Matsume because you guys are gonna fucking freak your shit. You're gonna freak your shit. And I'm not settling, bitch. I need 6 of them. I need exclamation point hype Matsume, 6 of them. We got 1. You biting your tongue? I know. Thought I was gonna say something and I was like, let me shut the fuck up. Emily, not you doubling up. That doesn't count. Emily, that doesn't count. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think we need one more. Matsume, are you ready, by the way? I can't hear you.
I just want y'all to know that I hope you guys have had a great time with these two eating, bro, because the eating has commenced. We are now fasting. We're in a calorie deficit. It's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all. Yo, are we good to go on this camera?
Can we get some hype calorie deficits in the chat? Can we get some hype calorie deficits in the fucking chat, please?
All right, I'm about to turn this bitch on, y'all. I just want you to know that you have been warned. Oh, with the 5 gifted poggers.
Bless me, you got, please. Calorie deficit, let's go.
All right, y'all. Here goes nothing. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? What's happening, y'all? What happened? I just want you to know that we in the house, we minified. You know what I'm talking about? We minified. I don't know why my camera looks so ghetto, but we going. I just got hired last week as a minion, and they ain't taught me how to put the makeup on yet. So I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Damn, I just got some paint on my gloves.
That's what you ate that up. You ate that up.
Shout out to the fat minion. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Oh my god.
We're cooking, bro. We're cooking, bro.
The fucking wait, I have gloves. I forgot my gloves. I forgot
I'm
my
talking about, bro. I'm in full
gloves.
uniform.
You got a bolo tie. That's more than enough.
Blasphemy!
Yo.
A blasphemy! You're eating right now, dude.
Oh my god.
Blasphemy, this is literally blasphemous. Who the fuck did that? Dude, my alerts aren't even showing. What's going on? Literally nothing's even happening. Nothing's even fucking happening. What is 1 second, you guys. Why isn't this showing up? Alright, maybe we gotta... Dude, I'm fucking... Alright, there you go. Blasphemy. The blasphemy is real. Step away from the keyboard. This is your formal warning. Thank you so fucking much. That is so kind. Is this my hype train record?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
That's
About
actually
to beat
crazy.
it.
Thank you guys. All right, so today on the agenda, we're doing AMA. There's still time to submit your questions and or basically the TLDR of it all is it's Ask Minions Anything. And so we're gonna Pola.
What happened?
Not you fucking with your martini. Your martini like this, bitch. Your fucking martini like that. With the
What happened?
What happened? What happened?
what the fuck,
What happened?
dude? All right, we need Why isn't any of my shit showing up? Deadass, actually. Is it the order of operations type shit? I don't get
Sure
it.
might just be freaking out from all the subs and the hype train.
I actually don't know how to make. Why isn't anything showing up? This is scuffed.
Oh, blasphemy! You're eating right now.
Damn,
That's
he got his
crazy
task
pants.
returned.
That's
Shout out
crazy
to Blasphemy,
pants.
bro.
You made her put the
Y'all
glasses
see that?
on.
We're gonna not do that. Blasphemy, we're not gonna do that shit. Emily, thank you for the fucking biddies, you angel from above. Blasphemy, literally, please stop. It's so kind of you. Thank you so fucking much. Holy shit, Pola, thank you for the 5 too. You were so kind. Tabs, thank you for the gifted to Kiki Maki. We need to get into the AMA of it all. I took a little drink or two. Okay, things are not looking well. Hi, Bumble. You know the worst part about this? You have made me watch Minions content. I will never be the same. I've never seen a Minions movie. Fun fact. Fun fact. Never seen one of those bitches before.
We should watch it on stream.
Stolen Valor.
Stolen Valor is fucking great.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I love Stolen Valor.
Tabs, look at me in the eyes, Tabs. I wish I had a zoom in. I would have to pick up my camera. Tabs. Lock in, bro. Lock in, bro.
Matsume, put that shit down. Put the camera down. The camera down.
Lock in.
Fucking looks like a fucking. It looks like a fucking like a what? Huh?
Blasphemy's going crazy.
Blasphemy going off.
Blasphemy.
Let's go.
I don't even know what to say. I actually don't
Shout
even
out
know
to
what to say.
Blasphemy, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much. That is fucking crazy. Thank you so much for the other 10. Now we really need to step away. We need to get into the AMA of it all. And also, thank you for the new record on my hype train. That's so exciting. Okay, you guys, we're doing AMA today. So we're here for you. Get top-rated advice from the experts. That's us. Can you guys kiki while I figure some shit out? My alerts are
Yeah, bro,
broken.
take your time. Take your time, though. You paint yourself yellow for stream, no one bats an eye. You pick up your camera, and society goes crazy. Oh,
Valky.
shit,
Matsume, if you think about it, you're kind of like the Joker of Minions.
That's awesome.
Dude, now they're dead ass broken. Why is this happening to me? Hello? What's happening? What's actually happening? Valky, thank you for the 5 gifted. Those into Afria, Hex Carnage, Bonnie, Game Something, and Symphony. Tabs, thank you for the gifted to Mr. Gru! Mr. Gru!
This is for you.
Thank you guys so much. All right, we beat the record. We can chill on that for another day. We'll beat it another time, another day. We're going into AMA. You guys are making me choke. Did y'all see that, Tabs? Dude, I actually can't do this.
You can do this.
I can't. Why is my stream fucking busted, first of all?
Oh, on your
Hold up.
OBS, what are you showing to stream right now?
Oh, it's happening here. Why is it happening here, but not where I'm at?
That screen that you were just at where we're at, is that your usual screen, but you just added our sources in, or is that a new screen?
Is the source underneath Matsume?
Oh! I got it. I got it.
Bet.
My bad, chat. It's covering Matsume's entire face.
I think we should switch spots, me and Matsume, because
No.
his minion costume is
Bless
number
me.
one.
I don't know why my camera is so blurry. Right? Like, what is going on with that?
I don't know
Oh,
if
do
it's
you
the
have a
Blur
blur
King. That too. I was gonna say I don't know if it's the fucking blur of it all, but
Oh man.
Natsume, what face paint did you buy?
Yo, so I got like this highly rated.
Chalk.
I don't even know what it's called, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Sorry.
Yo, I literally, it had so many great reviews. I saw pictures of it. People were like, "This is awesome." Da 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 da. I was like, "Okay, bet." But like, I don't
You
even know
gotta
what
ask for a refund, dude.
Send that shit back. Pull
Take
us
a picture
chalk.
and put it with your review and be like, "Do not get this."
Bruh, I mean, it was a tough time. And wait, let's see how easy it is to come off. You know, that'll be the real test, bro.
Oh yeah, did you guys do like swatch tests or anything to see if it would come off?
I did on my arm.
Okay.
It did taint me a little yellow, but it's okay.
You said what test? What
A
test?
swatch test. You like do a swatch somewhere else, and
Yeah,
then you wash it.
yeah, yeah.
Got it. Got it. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, sure. We good. It's gonna come out, bro. Either that or I'm showing up to work like this. You think I won't show up to work with this paint on, bro? We good. I'll walk right in.
Natsume, you look like a fucking like villain out of The Dark Knight. You look like
Yeah, the Joker
Joker
of Minions.
You're the making fucking
You wanna
Joker.
know how I got these boys? All right, bro. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Calm down. I fucked up my camera. God damn, bro.
Shit out of here! Get that shit out of here! It's the fucking law.
You can't
Holy
run.
Jeez. Oh my god, my yellow makeup is gonna come off, bitch. Oh shit.
No, but it is a fact that your makeup, you just look like, you're having a tough day kidney-wise. But me, it's a tragedy, bro.
Kidney wise.
Oh my god.
Blasphemy. Thank you for the 10 gifted. I don't know what to say. I actually have no idea what to say. Yin, thank you for the fucking gigantify. Oh my god, is that Jess? Let's fucking go. Thank you so much. Blasphemy, thank you for the 10 tabs. Thank you for the gifted to Guilty of Crime. Let's fucking go. Is Guilty of Crime in here? Chat, this is the best day of my life. Guilty of Crime is in here. Does that mean Felony Melanie is in here too? Because I know that they fucking
Felony
that
Melanie
shit.
is a great name.
If Guilty of Crime's in this bitch, Felony Melanie is here too. Thanks you guys. All right, so can you put the camera up to your face real quick one more time? One more time for the one more time.
You need that thumbnail? I got you, bro. I got you.
Fuck away from me, dude.
Society goes crazy.
And everyone loses their minds.
Exactly.
Thumbnail farming.
My God.
Thumbnail fucking farming, dude.
I mean,
Matsume, can you make that an emote for your stream?
I'll
An
definitely have.
animated one where it's you bringing it to your face.
I need to remember the timestamp. 25 minutes in the stream. One of my mods is in the chat. Yo, write that down somewhere, bro.
Write that shit down.
Exactly.
Exclamation point remind. Valky, they're not even on. It's just like hanging on. I wore the suspenders as a bolo because I put them on in their natural form and I look like Steve Urkel for real. They were not built for me. I think I bought a kid's set, like dead ass. And so
Didn't
like
we
also
all buy
why
the same one?
No, because why is Pola's beanie like paler than mine?
It might be my lighting.
Oh, yo, I just noticed my hairs were being suppressed back here.
Yeah, mine's
Hold
not.
on.
You see that shit? Wait, that actually kind of eats. What if I did the whole stream like this?
Okay, yeah, go for it. Give me 1 second. I'm about to fit something.
Let me
Hold
show
on,
you how
baby.
I got
My
this
background's so
smile.
chaotic you can't see my little hairs.
That's why I'm sitting.
They're
like this
there,
now.
I promise.
No, I see your hairs. Where the fuck did Mastume go?
Wait, you look like a fucking minion. You look like Kevin.
Dude, fucking serving minion. I've never served minion like this before in my life. You sound like you're talking through a tunnel. It's because my mic's behind me. No. Can you guys hear me? All right, hold up. What about this? Can you hear me better now? Frame. All right. My bad. Where the fuck did Matsume go? He said I'm done.
I think he
Thank
said he
you
was
for
gonna get
having
something.
me.
I have to go turn my AC down because I'm sweating. So I'll be right back.
Thank you guys for the fucking hype train. Thank you for Blast Me, thank you so much for the fucking subs. Emily, thank you for the subs. Tabs, thank you for the subs. Spark, thank you for the resub. Thank you all for beating my hype train record. That's fucking crazy, bitch. That's actually crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And I got a new emote too. What is that?
Back in this, man.
Oh my god, it's Maximin. It's a bear.
Hey. Oh. Hell
I'm
yeah.
disassociating a little bit. I can't be fully here to make the stream work, so. Hi, Ant-Man! This is so cursed. You mean, look at Matsume, Ant-Man.
First of all, I don't know why I'm being thrown under the bus like this.
You don't know why you're being thrown under the bus like this. Can you look straight into the camera? Where are your eyes?
You can't handle direct eye contact. You can't handle the truth. Okay, so I keep it hidden. Vib, give me a second. Well, I have a question. When you go into your, for example, you right now you have the share with us, the collab stream, right? When you go into your settings and go go into the performance tab, what does it say the performance is?
Wait, what do you mean performance tab?
Like, okay, right next to the hang up button, there's a little cogwheel. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when you click on that, there's a performance tab.
Why does it say hi? Okay, I fixed it.
Hook me up. Hook me up with the extra bit rate.
I feared that it didn't do anything. I feared that shit didn't do bubkiss.
That's all right. I just wanted to try.
I did turn that shit up. Okay, so you guys, this is what's on the agenda today. We're doing AMA. Here's the AMA thing again. Oh, a couple of things. Cheer, hold up. Cheer 200 for a special bit alert, and also, here is the AMA form. I thought I had that shit pinned, my bad. There you go. How are you guys? I feel like that was a chaotic fucking start to stream. POV Minions workshopping streaming issues. If the actual real life Minion streamed, would you watch? Also, I missed a bunch of chats, so if I didn't say hi to you, hello. Thank you for being here. I was so nervous nobody was gonna show up and we're gonna be dressed like this. Imagine.
That honestly would be amazing.
Fucking imagine. I'm running out of the questions. Dude, it played both of them.
It did that dude in your starting soon screen, and I thought that was on purpose, you know.
My bad. I don't know how to stream. Let me fix that. It's only supposed to play the Minions. It's not also supposed to play the Caesar salad fan Kim.
I'm dead, bruh.
How do I fix that shit? Oh my god, I already need a... Why is that happening? Okay, well, that's what's gonna happen from here on out, so... I deadass don't know how to fix that. It's disabled. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's... Yeah, it is. Oh! Okay, it's fixed.
Oh my god.
My bad. Okay, should we get into the AMA?
Yeah.
I'm gonna moderate this discussion. So I'm gonna ask one of you. I'll read the question, then I'll ask one of you to answer it first. Type shit.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pull that shit up. Alright, there you go. Okay, the first question. Also, if you guys have questions that you want answered, the thing is pinned or whatever the fuck. What can we help with? None of y'all understood this assignment. I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna start there. Y'all what the fuck? Hold up. Y'all asked like real questions. I was like looking for more of an advice column situation. Anyway, what can we help with? How do y'all like your steaks cooked, and what's your favorite cut of meat? Matsume, I'm gonna throw this one to you because I feel like you're passionate about it.
Passionate. Well, believe it or not, I'm more of a poultry minion. But when I do
Okay.
get steak, I get a medium well. A medium rare is a little bit too pink for me personally. So I get a medium well. And as for my favorite cut of meat, let me tell you something. I have no fucking clue. One, I'm very distracted because my camera is running at 4 frames per second on your stream. Two, I don't know. Maybe like a nice. I don't know. I don't know. On my side, my camera's running perfectly fine. On stream is going absolutely. I really am streaming through a banana.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. It actually is. Why is it running like that? Is my stream running like that?
No, everyone else is solid. I'm getting discriminated against.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
I think you did. Look at that.
Okay,
Christmas
Minion, go
miracle.
Minion, go Minion, go Minion.
Yeah! Okay, my bad. But yeah, medium well, and I don't really care about the cut, man. Sirloin, filet mignon. What about that?
Pola. I know Pola likes her steak. Pola's muted. Pola, you're muted, girl.
Oh yeah.
It's just
She likes her steak
You know
nice
what?
and quiet.
I muted twice because I
Also,
muted
hi,
my
Wiz.
mic, and then I muted stream because I didn't want you guys to hear me fucking with my AC and changing into shorts because I'm fucking sweating from just just the stream. Anyway, I would say right
Filet
off the bat,
mignon.
medium rare.
Mm.
And I always go for like a sirloin just because it's cheaper, but it's still a good cut, like a fillet mignon.
A
I know
filet
it's not the
mignon.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
That's probably my go-to. But if I can, I'll get a fillet. If I have fillet money, then absolutely.
Okay, here's my shit. I used to be a medium rare person, and then when I cut into that shit and blood came out, I said never mind. So now I'm a medium person, and my favorite cut is the cheapest on the menu because I don't taste the difference. I'm gonna
That's
be dead
crazy.
ass.
So it's not about the taste for me, it's about the fat. Like if there's any
Right.
or fat on there, I'm like, get the fuck out of my face because it scares me. And that's why I
Yeah.
can't eat like chicken wings because like the gristle and everything, the second I bite into that, I'm out. If I have to chew more than 15 times, I'm out.
Yeah.
I get that.
You
Let
know
me
what,
rephrase my
though?
answer. It's actually a prime New York strip. BT dubs.
What is a prime New York strip, Mesmer?
Right, New York strip. It's like, it's gonna be that skinnier type of, obviously you have a steak. Wait, imagine it almost looks like Texas. You know what I'm talking about? Like a nice fat steak almost look like Texas. But New York strip, it's gonna look like Florida. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna be a more linear type of experience there. And I went to this chop house recently, like a year ago, and that shit was divine. Best cut of steak I ever had.
Right. Florida man brings up Florida and his cut of steak. Who would have thought? Not me. Not me.
I also
Shocker.
really like flank steak, just because it marinates really well. But I'm not good at cooking it. I just like how it tastes.
Hi, Cam. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like I have steak a couple times a year, so it's not something I gravitate towards. But before, y'all know my food takes. We're moving on to the next one. Oh my god, we got so many more. Would you rather get a wedgie or a wet willy? Pola, I'll start with you.
I think a wedgie.
Wait, really?
Yeah. A
Why?
wet willy sounds absolutely disgusting. Someone's taking their finger, putting it in their mouth, and then sticking it in my fucking ear. That's disgusting. A wedgie, they're just going, it's over, right? With a wet willy, I have to clean out my ear. I have to fucking, like, all I gotta do is pull the wedgie out and it's done. But with a wet willy, I gotta clean my ear and it's never gonna feel clean.
Right. That's me.
I concur.
What? What the?
You're telling me you'd rather some fuck ass freak go and then fucking in your ear and you're okay with that?
Yeah, bitch. Fucking stick your finger in my ear. Fuck around and find out, bitch. First and foremost.
Fucking around. I'll fight anyone who tries to give me a wet willy or a wedgie. But it's not about fighting. It's about what you'd rather get.
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
You're talking like hemorrhoid. You're talking fucking potential hemorrhoid. You're talking. You're talking rug burn.
I'd rather go through the list of potentials, but getting a wet willy sounds like a fucking sensory nightmare.
And a wedgie.
We were getting wedgied by Superman. Like what?
No.
Hemorrhoids.
Did you guys not grow up in the fucking early 2000s, dude? They take the fucking underwear and put you on a locker. You're dangling from the locker.
Did that happen to you? Have you ever seen someone experience that in real life?
One, I have never been bullied, so I can't say that anybody in my life has wedged me. But two, were you getting hung up lockers, fam? Is this a personal trauma you're unveiling right now?
I'm just saying, I would rather get a wedgie than no, I'd rather get a wet willy. A wet willy is fucking nothing. Y'all are crazy for that. You're scared?
That's disgusting.
That's
vile.
You're scared? You're a little scared with my finger in your fucking ear? Bitch, grow
Next
up.
time I fucking see you, I swear to God, the first thing I'm doing is giving you a wet willy and then a wedgie, and I'm gonna see how the fuck you react. Like, which one makes you more angry, dude? And I swear to God, it's gotta be the wet willy.
No, it's damn not. The wedgie is crazy. That goes crazy. That goes crazy. That's asking for problems down the road.
Nah,
yeah,
me and Pola
wet willies are gross for both parties.
Gotta get this girl out of the Minion department. She's out here to some weird shit, man. Tell you what.
That's crazy. Hi, Iman. Bro, these fights are diabolical. We gotta straighten it out. We gotta straighten this shit out. Okay, hold up. I'm doing a poll. Fuck y'all.
Do a poll. Because I'm seeing a lot of wet willies in here. I swear to God, if I meet anybody, I'm gonna wet willy every single one of them and then see how the fuck they react.
One would you... Wait, how the fuck do I say this? Would you rather get wedgie, get wet willy? All right, 1 minute poll. Cast your votes.
Tabs, you know what? I have, and it was fucking vile. It was invasive. It was disgusting. I hated it.
What, a wet wedgie?
I fucking
a wet wedgie?
A wet willy, man. Let's not combine it.
A wet wedgie. It's when you get both of them.
Right?
That's when you get willied and a wedgie.
Yeah, see, I'm glad that the people are speaking, and we're using a democracy to tell you that you're a fucking maniac.
No, dude, look at the fucking poll. Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah, girl, look at the poll. But people have spoken.
What is going on here, mate? Oh my God, man.
What the hell? What the hell, Yante? Stop the count.
Oh
Stop the count. Delete the poll.
Thank you, Beth.
Wild, man. I ain't got any alcoholic drinks because I am a minion of the Lord, but I do have a Coke Zero. Right?
Cheers.
So check that
I'm
out.
the sinning minion.
Absolutely. Cheers. Exactly. All right.
Tabs, if no one's got me, Tabs has got me. Sometimes, occasionally, when she wants.
Yeah, Tabs had to get a whole command just for apologizing to bullying you.
Let me hit that real quick. Hello?
It's looking tough, bro. It's
looking bad.
Tough.
This is looking bad.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Next. Okay, hi y'all. I enjoy spending time hanging out in several of y'all's streams, but I've been feeling like my trolling is getting a little stale. Tabs.
Is this an anonymous question? Or
Tabs, they're all anonymous. They're all fucking anonymous. Tabs, any advice as to how I can step my game up?
I know what you can do. Just gift as many subs as you can. Viper fucking hates it, obviously. Just gift so many fucking subs and she fucking hates it, dude. She hates it.
Whoever this is, while Blasphemy listening, shout out to Blasphemy.
Dude, Blasphemy. The way that Matsume's face gets covered is actually a hate crime. How do I move this shit over?
Just switch me and Matsume because honestly, like I need to see him at all times.
I lose momentum when I can't see him.
All right, look, check this out. If I may be allowed to answer this question, I forgot that there's no actual glass here, so I was just digging in my eye. But check this out. If you want to troll more efficiently, right, you got to start hitting these people outside of Twitch, right? Something I'm proud of is Vip posted a story, and I don't even remember what it was, a mysterious ass story. And I swiped up and I was like, has anybody ever told you take photos like a James Bond villain? Right? You need to start taking this outside. Hit him up on Instagram, hit him on Blue Sky.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
The photo that she took, it was like, decipher my location to save the hostages. Like it was some weird bottom left quadrant shit. So start harassing these people outside of Twitch. Don't let them think they're safe just because they're offline, right? So
I think that is not the take. That is not the take.
That's what I mean.
Do not harass streamers offline. Do not do that.
Yeah, start actually going crazy here. Now, I will give a disclaimer. There's a delicate balance to be struck here, right? Because you got to be charming in your approach. You know, you still got to be funny about
Cut
it.
this part out.
You can't be weird. If you're weird, it's done. But
I think this is done. I think this is done. Frankly.
All right, Matsume. Don't listen to Matsume. Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll go. First of all, I'm not ungrateful. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, dude. Second of all, my advice is to never mind. Hold up.
Hello?
I was gonna
step down, frankly. If you know what, step down. Because then you will make a comeback.
True.
Right?
Disappear.
Just like step down for a second.
Disappear.
Make an alternate account if you to still watch streams.
Fucking eating. When things get stale, make an alternate account. I don't know if you've heard of
Go ahead.
Ooh, I fear I haven't heard of.
I don't know if you've heard of that, but no, it's I'm doing what I need to do in chat. I've
Gone Girl era. Gone Girl era of Twitch. You're spitting.
Gone Girl era. Hi misinformation type shit. Hey misinformation type shit. Spice it up. What is the person that you're watching hate? I hate misinformation. So whoever did that, they can fuck off. I don't know who did that shit. It's actually crazy. Okay. It's actually crazy that somebody did that to me, but like whatever.
These goggles hurt my nose.
That's crazy.
Dude, I keep blasphemy. Thank you for the 5. Dude. Thank you for the 5.
Yeah, wait, Joanna misinformation got beef.
Joanna misinformation got hella beef. All right, next one. Thank you so much. Also, thank you for the lyric, Amy. I appreciate that. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Also, hi, Eggy Meggy. Next. If you could only eat one form of potato for the rest of your life, what form would you pick and why? This is from Emily. I'm going to answer first. French fries. Easy. I don't even fucking need to elaborate. Next.
So can I have you elaborate what type of French fry? Because there's shoestring, there's crinkle cut, there's steak fry.
I don't fucking care. I dead ass don't care. Dude, do you see how do you see my hairs?
Yeah, they up there. Oh, mine right behind my my headset right here.
You've got like a mohawk going on, Matsume. Viper, yours kind of looks like coral. I've got this like weird. I don't know what.
Dude, yours look low key flaccid. I'm gonna be fucking for real.
Flaccid is fucking crazy. Jesus Christ.
Sue me.
Matsume, because I still don't know.
Okay, when it comes to potatoes, while I do enjoy French fries, I wouldn't pick them if I could only have one form. Truly, me, I take oven roasted diced potatoes, right? Because I feel like you could have that with absolutely anything: steak, chicken, ground beef, anything, any vegetable. Oven roasted, diced or cubed potatoes are like the perfect meal. I'll tell you what. So that's what I'm choosing.
Okay, oven rusted potatoes.
Group chat name changed to oven rusted.
Oh God.
I love an oven rusted potato.
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. English is not my first language, bro. Disclaimer. I'd be getting hookups.
Same bitch. I got the certificate to prove it.
What is happening?
English is also not my first language.
What is she just laughing?
Yes.
What's happening here, bro?
I think because I use it as an excuse all the time whenever like I mess up saying something.
What's your first language, Pola?
Polish.
Oh, that's well.
Yeah.
Got a bet on that. Oh,
Couldn't fucking guess that, dude.
Where did you go? What happened?
Viper, where'd you go?
What did you get up?
Oh, I had to take a lap.
Okay.
Anyway, English is not Pola's first language, so.
Yeah, I have a certificate. I have to
Maybe not worth bringing that out now in case you dox yourself.
yeah, I need to block out some information on it, but I do have a certificate issued from a school that says Pola graduated in English as a second language class. So
I have my birth certificate from the country I was born in.
You got me beat. You got me beat.
I'm dead.
I'm trying to think of my favorite potato. I don't know. That's really fucking hard because I'm trying to think of something that I would be able to use it in like anything, and I'm kind of on Matsume's side with like a roasted potato. So I think I'm gonna go with a roasted potato as well because you were spitting.
Yeah.
You were spitting with that because I can cut them any way I want. So it could be like a roasted fry, or I can make like a hash. I can fucking make a potato pancake in the oven. Like I can do anything, but it's roasted. So
the possibilities
spitting.
are endless. Yeah,
You're
thank
spitting.
you. Yeah.
When you get to your mic like that and start speaking, it's dead ass so scary. It's dead ass so scary.
It's one of my best purchases because if I ever decided to like dive into Banana Minion ASMR, we could get it going.
I'm gonna need that to stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a kibosh on that shit.
I don't remember how they talk. Like I don't remember the gibberish, but you get it.
Shelby says, "I request a gif of me on the screen with angel wings and a halo." If someone sends me that, I'll do it. Deadass.
Wait, Chevy, can you send a selfie in the mod chat? I'll work on that right now.
Rest in peace, Minion Shelby. Shelby was supposed to be here. Shelby's going through like IRL things right now, but we miss you, Shelby. You would have brought a lot of tact to the conversation. 100%. Tact.
And Viper didn't do the Jeopardy, so like you really had a lot going for you this stream. There was not going to be any embarrassing negative 14,000 leaderboards. It was going to be great.
That's crazy. Next one. Okay, what the fuck? I haven't read some of these. Who the fuck did me dirty like this? Fun fact, when Viper says stream at 9, I set a reminder at 11. How can we prevent Viper from being late to streams?
Well, let me take that away. You can't because Viper is what we know, what we refer to in the community as a rat, right? And rats, they live in mazes, they live deep in the ground, so it takes her so long to crawl out of the hole, which she calls a home, that she can't get to stream on time. And we have to learn to put up with her. And that's just it.
I will add, it takes a rat to know a rat.
Okay. Yeah. So we were on the same side this whole time, and now you kind of fucked that up.
Fucking tell him! Tell his ass! Tell his ass! Clocked! Fucking clocked, bitch! That's what I fucking thought. That's what I fucking thought.
I just got, well, whoever smelt it dealt it. That's really the same. That's just what happened to me right there.
I think it's because Viper, every single time she's on stream, slay. An absolute slay. And she just takes her time when she does her thing, and she just loses track of time. She's playing with Smokey.
Yeah, I
You
have
would
time
too
blo-
if you owned a Smoky.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You would too.
Al-
Right?
Also, I don't. I also time is for me. Time is a mere suggestion.
Mm.
2, 3,
Mm.
Time
4,
doesn't
5.
exist.
Time doesn't
Just a mere
fucking exist.
suggestion.
I'm
Damn.
just a woman, and you're
Mhm.
gonna put a clock in my face. Fuck off with that
Just a-
shit. And you're gonna put a fucking clock in my face like that. You can fuck off. You can eat my ass. What do you mean
Alright.
to a clock? What do you
Alright.
mean?
Oh god.
Anyway,
She was 2 hours late yesterday. Damn, I didn't even know. That's crazy.
I
2 hours?
put
She
that
took a
shit in
poll.
Discord. I took a poll. Hello? And also, actually, Shelby, you're spitting. I say I'm gonna be alive around this time. I never say I'm gonna be live at.
Around.
And today I said
I
I'm gonna
said
be
that.
live at 6, and you know what? I was live at 5:50. Write that
Okay,
down.
so just to answer Case's
Write that
stream,
down.
just Case's question in the chat, around what Chinese zodiac will you burn, just for the people? Also, did you see the poll?
Who the 4 votes? Whatever. Whatever.
Oh, okay, so now the 4 people, hey, whoever voted in that, you don't matter, dude, whatever. You heard it here too.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, next question. I need to know what your
Viper, you
favorite
didn't
thing about
answer.
Shelby. Shelby, did you put this in?
That's crazy.
I need to know what your favorite thing about Shelby is. Shelby. Shelby, step up. Okay, here's the thing. Ads have started. I'm gonna run. If you want me to go,
I'm
BRB
also gonna
screen,
run.
do you guys want to do a quick BRB?
Yeah, sure.
Matsume, you can also sit here and talk if you want.
Oh, I mean, I'll keep your stream going.
Okay,
No
I'm gonna turn my
problem.
camera off.
Same.
All right, GPG guys, little commercial break. Gonna do a little special segment with the boy. Yo,
Not
how
the
y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing today? I hope y'all having a great time. You know what I'm talking about? They're gonna go. Yeah, hi, Tabs. Yeah, I just want you to know, having a great time. I hope y'all having a great time. What day is it? I don't know what day it is. What is it? Thursday? Y'all, I'm probably gonna call out of work tomorrow, y'all, because I'm gonna go from the high of being a guest of honor right here, right, with this makeup on, and then go to work tomorrow. Like, what am I doing, bro? I really should call out, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yin, TwitchCon is a strong maybe for me, buddy. But I'm willing to work hard to make it happen. Tabs, your friends aren't here to back me away from this camera, Tabs. Get over. This is exposure therapy, Tabs. Look into my fucking eye. You know what I'm talking about? But besides that, call out Saturday so we can play Baldur's Gate all night Friday. You're talking, fam. You're talking. You're straight spitting. I might do that. Nah, but really though, I hope y'all guys having a good time. You know, I'm having a good time reading through your questions. You know, my makeup going a little bit crazy right now. I really don't think it's, I don't know. It didn't really blend in, and I should have like maybe specified that I was black. Maybe that was my problem. Maybe I needed to buy like specific makeup for black skin because this shit did not blend in, y'all. And when I was putting this shit on, I was getting this shit everywhere, bro. And it's probably gonna be on my headsets, but like, what y'all need to know is that I'm a survivor, bro. I'm a fighter, and we gonna get through this, bro. It's on my shirt. That's fine. We can get rid of this shirt. Busted out the yellow. Oh shit! Yo, wait a minute, y'all. Wait. My camera fell, man. Wait a minute, man. Hold on. Hold on. Technical difficulties real quick, man. About to expose my bottom half, bro. Everybody knows streamers ain't got bottom halves, bro. How you dare do this shit to me? Hold on. Oh, shit. I gotta maneuver this shit around. So you know how many wires I got under here, man? Wait. Wait. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, we're almost working on it. Hold on, it's fighting me. Oh boy. Why is it hurting my feelings like this, bro? All right, okay. I think we're spitting right here, y'all. Hold on. Turn my camera back on. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, it like my camera doesn't want to just like remain still. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. If there's something I can tighten. Oh yeah, the stand is loose, y'all. I figured it out. Y'all like my vent? Y'all like my vent? Hold on, I gotta tighten up the stand real quick. Yeah, hold on. We cooking with bacon right here. Yeah. All right. We tighten that bitch up. All right, we good. We good, y'all. We good, y'all. Ain't nothing even happened. You know what I'm talking about? That's according to the scheduled programming. You know what I'm talking about? I got some yellow paint on my mic, y'all. Yo, this is terrible, yo. Yo. All right, but we back to the scheduled programming. You know what I'm talking about? Keep it nice and chill.
Matsume, I have you in my fucking headphones. What happened? What happened, King?
Nothing, bro. We kept it nice and smooth the
No,
whole
we
time
did not
we've been gone,
keep
bro.
that shit nice and smooth. We did not keep that shit nice and smooth. I heard technical difficulties on difficulties.
Nah, ain't nothing happened, bro. Chat will back me up. Ain't nothing happened. Just kept it
Someone
nice
tell
and
me what
polite.
happened.
Kept
I'm
it
also
PG
confused.
friendly,
I
bro.
just got here.
I
Yo,
have my
what's going on,
headphones
Pola?
on. I have my headphones on and I just hear I'm gonna use a piece of string or some shit and all this other shit.
What does that mean?
I don't
Nah,
know,
just
man.
straight minion chatting, bro. Straight minion chatting.
I was making a new dirty martini. This one is pickle juice, black pepper, and
Bolo.
vodka.
Ooh.
My little pickle fish skewer.
Okay, picklefish skew. Okay, picklefish.
All right.
All right. Next, I need to know what your favorite thing about Shelby is. I'll start. My favorite thing about Shelby is that she is so innovative and dedicated in everything that she does.
Oh fuck! I broke him.
What the hell?
While Matsume fixes that, I'll go.
Can't even have a sincere moment up in here.
Oh.
Shelby, I love your hair. Every time I see your hair, it is so fucking cute and
That's
so
true.
good and
Dude,
so
the space
incredible.
buns.
The space
fucking
bun?
space buns.
Eat, dude. Always. And
If there's one girl I know.
Yeah. And then it's like the perfect place to just lurk in your streams and hang out. I just have that shit up while I'm at work. But yeah,
That's
your
true.
hair, dude.
Yeah.
Always eats.
I add
envious.
to Pola's as well. Lurking in Shelby streams is A1.
Yeah.
fucking
Top
one.
tier.
Top tier,
Top
man.
tier.
That shit is entertaining as fuck. Like,
Mhm.
it's such good, like, it's so good. I used to, like, I'm a mod for Shelby, okay? So, bias,
Oh, yeah.
bitch. I'm a mod. Bias. I'll say it. But even before that, I've been lurking. And chatting. Because I can't even... and also, here, another one. Shelby's Elden Ring streams are on top. Y'all are sleeping on Shelby's Elden Ring streams.
If you're not following Shelby,
facts. Hold
what
up.
are you doing? What are you
And also,
doing?
Shelby was supposed to be... What's that one fucking meme where it's like, I was actually supposed to... it's that Addison... Is that Addison Rae or it's... Someone, she's like, I was actually supposed to be in the music video. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Alright. Anyway.
No.
Okay, so anyway.
My favorite thing about Shelby is the fact that she never addresses the shit that Meats fucks up. There's been a lamp on her fucking Shelby. On her Shelby, I'm sorry.
On her Shelby!
That's crazy.
Your fucking Shelby
On
had
her
that.
shelf. There's been a lamp on this shelf for like a year and a half, and she refuses to move this fuck ass lamp. Every stream, this cat goes to kill this fucking lamp, and she refuses to move it. Doesn't put it on the floor. Doesn't lock the door. And just gets tormented by such an easily preventable. I love it so much. The fact that it took her 6 months to build the cart, the fact that we're 14 months counting for the wireless earbuds. The fact is,
Wireless earbuds mentioned. Wireless earbuds mentioned.
The fact that these easily preventable issues have continued for years is my favorite part about Shelby, because I'd be laughing so hard every time I meet. She'll be like, "Yeah, guys, so anyway, oh my god!" Anyways, you know what I'm talking about, bro? I love that shit, bro. So that's my favorite
And
part
you know,
about it.
and you know
Got
the
it.
fuck what about that? That is so. Sometimes when Shelby gets mad at me, it's like I get like I feel like I'm in trouble. I get like, like wait, like wait.
Yeah, because it's 0 to 100 so quick. He's like, so we're gonna go talk to this NPC and start a mix, and it's like it's 0 to 100 so quick. Put the lamp on the floor, Shelby. Put the fucking lamp on the floor. And I love how she said that it was so wholesome. The whole thing can't be wholesome. They gonna do the wholesome part. That's not the hell I'm here for. Okay.
My cheeks
I need to
hurt.
add some balance.
My cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt. Oh my god. Shelby, we love you. We miss you.
Yeah, I hope you're chilling, brother.
Yeah. We have multiple favorite things about Shelby, but that shit made my cheeks hurt. We're gonna play some melodies. We're gonna fucking. All right, you guys. This is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna start catching some bitch mates. Next. All right. Did anyone in particular? Oh, this is a fun question. Did anyone in particular inspire you to start streaming? Pola, you
that's
first.
a good one.
Just so my fiance, he streams, or he used to, and just seeing how much fun he had. So we actually met Tabs through Ethan's streams.
Tabs on top.
And then I was like, wow, that looks so fun, and so I started doing it. Yeah, so Tabs is here because of my fiance. So say thank you, Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan.
But it just looked really fun, and it is.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Matsume? Hi, Swag.
So the thing about me is I've actually been streaming on and off for about 7 years.
What? I didn't know that.
If you go to my clips and like organized by oldest, you'll find clips that are from like 5 years ago, right? But I never was consistent with it. Like I would do it randomly, spur of the moment with my friends until I basically got out of a relationship. Then I had all this damn time, and I was like, well, shit, what am I do? So I started streaming, right? And I did it consistently. If I had to say, not really who made me start streaming, but who was consistent enough for me to be like, oh shit, was Shelby. I went into Shelby's stream because of Victoria shouting her out. And Shelby was really the first streamer that I was like, oh shit, like she funny. Like I could really lock in and come into every stream. So that's what we've been
so
doing.
Sweet.
That
and
is
because
so
of Shelby, I was like, yeah, let me keep it consistent because I found this, streamer that I fuck with, and then from there branched across, and now I'm sitting here. That's a fucking minion. And here we are.
Wait, I love that. I love that it's Shelby. Also, shout out Shelby, you guys. If you don't follow Shelby, please do. She was actually supposed to be in the music video.
Yes.
That's mine is so I got really into Breath of the Wild, and like I started watching like Breath of the Wild speedruns, and oh shit, sorry. I started watching Breath of the Wild speedruns and shit like that. Oh shit, this is amazing. Wait, 1 second. Hold up. You guys, I'm sorry. We have things that
please.
must be done.
Take your time. Put the angel up.
You saw that shit.
Nah, I just assumed that's what it was because it was very
Oh,
dedicated.
dude, did someone make one? Because that's literally what I'm working on.
Yeah. Ah! The jump scare.
Why does he look so
All right, hold
angry?
up. Let me
That is actually so good.
in the arms of an angel. Right there.
Mhm.
All right.
That is awesome.
So the thing that so I started watching Breath of the Wild speed runs, and I was watching this guy Smallant. He's huge, and then this other guy Point Crow. He's also huge, and I tried to learn all of the like Breath of the Wild speed run type shit, and I thought I could do that shit. No, I could not. I could not.
Maybe.
I spent 3 months learning how to do Boomy Zoomy. It took me 3 months and I got it. But then I was like, I can try to stream things that I like. But the thing with me is like I didn't like follow anyone on Twitch, and I didn't when I started streaming, I didn't follow anybody or any of that shit. So I kind of learned as I started going. I think the thing that made me want to do it was I always wanted to do content, but I hated the recording part because I couldn't watch myself back. And I can't edit for fucking shit. So I thought, what can I do that allows me to not edit and also allows me to just like do what I need to do and then log off, and that was streaming. So short answer, Breath of the Wild content. Long answer, me, bitch. Me, myself, and I.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you started, for real.
This Shelby thing is fucking amazing. I think I need to put it right here. There you go. All right, next one. Do you have any advice on how to land a new job? Parenthetical serious.
Parenthetical.
Parenthetical, bitch, serious.
All right. God bless.
Any of you who want to go first?
I'm trying to think, because the last couple that I've gotten were just because I was so burnt out, and I dropped out of college, so I don't have any sort of like specific I don't have any like specific like diplomacy or anything like that I focused on, and so it was just a lot of clerical work. So places are always looking for people like me. And so I just applied and applied and applied. I would let like 40 people proofread my resume to make sure that it sounded good. And then I made friends with my like good managers that are good, so they could proofread my stuff when they knew I was looking for other jobs, because the place that I was at was hell. And that helped a lot. And just having really good references is key, because I think they do call those references sometimes, and just having legitimate references. Like, don't just put down your friends that will call.
No, that
like,
shit
they'll
doesn't
call
work.
It doesn't work. Like, having actual references helps a lot. And then just working on your verbiage, instead of saying like, I input data all day, be specific. Say like, if you've if you have changed like a system that you implemented and it changed the way that the company works, even if it's just, I changed from regular manila folders to a color system, figure out how to word that to make it seem like you did way more.
Yeah.
Because it changed like the way that the company works. I think it's just like your wording, and then just being confident in interviews and asking questions at the end. That's the biggest fucking thing. Make sure you have questions to ask at the end, because they love that shit. They eat that shit up.
Yeah. No, you're fucking spitting with the questions at the end. That's actually so important, because it also shows that you have interest and you're thinking about like the position, how it works for you.
That's true. Yeah, if anything that they didn't mention, I guess to build on the resume thing, I heavily recommend crafting a specific resume for whatever position you're applying for. Right? I would get rid of absolute any useless bullshit that has nothing to do with what you're applying to. Right? If you're applying for a customer service job, your resume should only have things that relate to customer service or IT or whatever it is. And of course, as they already mentioned, ask questions, because they they love that for whatever reason because it shows interest, as Viper already said. So, craft your resume specifically for each job you apply, and pray.
Mine is my biggest piece of advice is apply to jobs and literally comb through your LinkedIn and see who you have a connection with or a second connection with, because every single job I've gotten in my life has been through someone else. And I mean this so fucking earnestly. Like, if you can get right now on average for, I'm gonna do my industry, which is marketing and communications. For my industry, applying to a job, about average is 400 to 500 applicants per job, and at times more because I work in a niche as well. I work in public service politics. And one of the things that I've always stood by is you need to like reach out to people. A lot of times you can be afraid to reach out to like a second degree, third degree fucking LinkedIn connection or whatever. You have to reach out to people, because when you have 300 people applying to a job, if you get some person that forwards your resume, you're gonna get you get your foot in the door. And you can't be scared of that, because I've been scared of that before. So my biggest piece of advice is do not be scared about reaching out to people who know or work at the company that you're applying to, and in fact, like, fucking send it on that. Like, the first thing you should be doing with the job that you want is looking at who works there, or who do you know that knows someone that works there, and reaching out to them immediately, sending them your resume and being like, I applied to this position, what can you forward my shit?
I think another thing too is after the interview, sending an email saying thank you, like a thank you email, include your resume on that. Any questions that you might have forgotten to ask, and just, even if you don't have any questions to ask, like, make something up, but make sure that your name is in there and up at the top, that you followed up with them, and then send them a follow-up 2 days later. Like, at fucking minimum 2 days later. Like, that's super important, is following up, because when you follow up and when you send that after interview email thanking them, like, I mean, that's how we hired a lot of people at our old company.
Yeah.
Was seeing that sort of stuff and seeing that, like, initiative and everything.
Every job I've gotten has been from somebody else. Like, I have to be qualified enough. I have to interview well enough. Like, I'm not saying that they got me the job. I have to still put in the fucking work, but like, getting my foot in the door in that way and then following up, like Pola said, and like that type of shit is really important. Also, Yin, you're fucking spitting. Think about the long-term goal as getting the job, as opposed to the short-term fear, which is being scared or shy to communicate. Like, if you want a job, you cannot be shy. You literally can't.
Yeah, and Tabs, don't take no's personally is also huge. Like,
Mm-hmm.
getting rejected is just all part of it, or, you know, anything like that, anything like you would take as negative, just try not to take it as negative as you would naturally would. Just take it as a learning experience. Take the interview as a learning experience. Think about like the good and the bad, and then roll with it and just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, practicing interviews. I fucking love practicing interviews. Just sit down with somebody and practice. If you have, like, again, someone that you work with currently that knows you're leaving, practice with them. If you have like a really good manager, practice with them.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit. I just noticed it zoomed into me. I'm dead.
Anyway, moving.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Put my goggles on, bro.
All right, next one. Have your parents ever embarrassed you? Name a moment.
I have one that I immediately thought of. It's bad.
Go for it.
And it wasn't really me that was embarrassed, but it was more of like an I told you so.
Okay.
So we live in an area where they don't speak Polish, like it's not common. And we were on a plane flying out somewhere. It was my mom, my dad, and me. And my parents are fluent and I'm fluent. And my dad was sitting behind a guy whose chair was all up in my dad's fucking grill. And instead of asking the guy to like move his chair, my parents just started talking mad shit about him in Polish.
What the hell?
And I told them, I was like, don't
Facts.
do that. Don't fucking do that. Like, don't do that. Um, and then the guy turns
Yeah.
around and in Polish apologizes
No!
and moved his chair. And they were so
No.
fucking embarrassed. And at the time, like a split second, I was embarrassed. But the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "I told you so." Because I was
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
not that deep. Ask him to move.
I told
Like,
you.
it's not that deep. And then we had an entire like 3-hour flight with this guy, and my parents were like trying to talk to him and be like, "Oh, are you like from Poland? Like, how did you learn? Blah blah blah." I was like, "This motherfucker does not want to talk to you guys. He does not want to talk to you. Leave him alone." So I got like secondhand embarrassment from that, but then it just turned into like,
The damage is
haha.
done.
Yeah,
The damage,
the damage
is done.
No, it was bad, dude. It was fucking bad. I felt bad, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm sitting next to these freaks."
Oh, that is hell. Viper, do you have one? I mean, I do have one, but I want to.
I think like my dad, right? I have like a complicated relationship with my dad, but my dad was always like that person when we would get food anywhere, he would be like, "It's not hot enough," and like that bitch could come out with fucking on fire. It could come out on fire, and he'd be like, "It's not hot enough," and so like I grew up going to any restaurant ever, and like we weren't going to fucking cool restaurants, okay? Like I celebrated my Sweet 16 at Chili's because that was like the special occasion spot, and that's what we could afford.
Hell yeah. Chili's is
And
awesome.
That's
I
cool as
fucking
fuck.
love Chili's to this day, bitch. Find me there. But like I'm just saying, like I remember I grew up Muslim, so when I broke my first fast, I went to Burger King. Like it was very
Hell
much
yeah.
Hell
like
yeah.
it was very much like not like we're bougie with it, but he would like go to fucking McDonald's and be like, "These fries are cold," which they are half the time. I mean, let's be fucking for real. He'd go to Applebee's and be like, he would send all this food back. And I remember I was in college, I moved to the city for university, and I took him to like my favorite restaurant. And I knew he was gonna do that shit. I fucking knew it. And so I told him before, I'm like, "Please, if your food is cold, like eat that shit. Please just fucking eat that shit." My friend works here, like, please just eat it. She works here. And my friend took our order, all of this shit, and he goes, "It's cold." And I don't know if it was a mixture of like, I told you not to do that and you did it anyway, and also like I am fucking gonna kill you, but I was so embarrassed that I literally left. I did not even come back to dinner. I said, enjoy your Giordano's. Goodbye. Enjoy your fucking deep dish pizza.
Enjoy
I
your
am gone.
hot boiling food if it comes out.
I'm
gone.
leaving. I'm leaving, bitch. I'm not here. I'm not here.
What a
that
power
was
move, honestly.
But that's like a little example. I can't go into the big ones, but that's like the first one that comes to memory. MASTUME, what about you? Hi, Sunny.
I feel like this is gonna sound a lot worse than it is. Looking back on it, I think it's funny, but so when I was like 8 years old, around there, I fucked around and found out, and I don't know what possessed me, but I was like playing with my stepfather's like razor or like shaver thing, right? And his
No.
cream to shave, and oh shit. I just rubbed the hell out of my face. Oh my
no.
god. But I was playing with it and something possessed me and it was like, shave your eyebrows. And I listened. I listened, okay? And I put that shit on and I shaved my eyebrows. And then and then what do I look like only shaving one, right? So like I shaved the other one off too. So now I'm eyebrowless. And I go downstairs, normal as hell. I think my mom was making dinner, and I just sat down on the table like nothing. And she's
Like
looking at me like, bro, what the
fucking
fuck, bro? Yeah. Then I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm not gonna. My mom is funny, so she punking on me. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. So I put on a hat and I went outside to play with my friends, right? And she comes out, she sees me in a group of my friends, bro. She comes out and she rips my fucking hat off so people can see I'm eyebrowless, right? And then I don't even know what the hell happened to me, but like she grabbed me by my arm because I think I went down trying to cover my face. She grabbed my arms, and then my friend grabs my leg, and they're just holding me suspended in the air so people can come and look at my eyebrows, bro. Or the lack thereof. I'm just surrounded by people literally pointing and laughing at my eyebrows as
That's crazy.
I'm being held by my limbs, bro. So
That's
Jail.
actually crazy.
Jail. Fucking jail.
What the fuck,
So,
dude? I'm
like-
sorry.
But also, why was your solution shaving off your fucking eyebrows? Deadass.
No, it wasn't. I don't know
it
why.
wasn't a
I shaved
solution.
my-
It was
No,
just
yeah,
an impulsive
it was-
thought that
it-
came to fruition.
Yeah, like when I
Right,
was that
right.
age, I was just doing whatever the fuck was happening. And when I heard that voice, I was like, yes, sir. And they grew back
Wow.
amazing. Like I get so many compliments on my eyebrows, and they're like, what's your secret? Shave them bitches off. And nobody ever believes me.
How long did it take to grow?
Not long. Shit. I couldn't tell you because again, I was like 8, but not long. Like a few months at best.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, a little bit.
Makes my chili story sound like Bupkis. Dookie Bupkis.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like, literally, like, nothing. All right. I want to start streaming, but to be honest, I'm scared. Any advice? That was a good one,
Girl
too.
pair, bro.
Just do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Just girl pair. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Like
Just go.
that's
I
it.
mean, it's so fun, and like even when you're just doing it by yourself, like
Manders.
it's a good time. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I guarantee that if you told people that are here that you're starting to stream, it wouldn't
Who show
be
up.
difficult. And you can
Yeah.
reach out to
Yeah.
fucking anybody, and we would 100% help you on what you needed to get started, which is not much at all. A
Yeah.
fucking laptop with a camera. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
need fucking bubkiss to
Yeah.
start.
No, I like seconding Pola. I started streaming with like a MacBook. I used my MacBook camera, my MacBook mic, and I bought a $13 ring light, which I still use to this day. I haven't bought another light. I'm using the same
It eats.
fucking light that I bought. It's $13 on missamazon.com. I use the same fucking shit. And so when people say setup is a problem, it's really not. Like I bought a $13 it is a little bit of a problem. Like you do have to invest money. I think overall I invested $50 to start. I bought a capture card, which was shit.
Yeah, and
I
it
did
depends
have to
on what you're
upgrade
streaming
that.
too.
I
'Cause
did
if
have
you're
to upgrade
streaming off
that.
of Switch, then you do need a capture card, but you can get like a
Which I
$5
did.
one.
I started, yeah. Which I bought mine for $15. It sucked, so I ended up buying a new one. My
Yeah.
fucking ring light that I use to this day, $10, legitimately. I stream off of a PC now and like a couple of monitors, but when I first started streaming, I literally had my MacBook in front of me. I used my MacBook fucking camera, a $13 ring light, and a $10 capture card. And I streamed on that for 6 months.
Mhm.
And on my birthday, I did like a goal, and I also saved up, and I also asked my family, and like it took 3 combinations because a PC is very expensive, so I understand that that's a barrier to entry. But I literally said to all my family members and friends, like, this is what I want. If you want to support me in that, I saved up money of my own, and then I also fundraised on Twitch, and I got a PC. But like on the actual streaming note, like you just really have to just do it. And you are gonna stream to like no people, unless you're fucking lucky. I streamed to 0 people my first like 10, maybe my first 5 streams, and that was fine because I still don't look at my viewer number. I don't look at any of that shit. I just do it, and then at the end I'm like, what happened? Let's see.
Don't look at your
What
viewer number.
happened?
Don't worry about any of that stuff. The biggest thing is just yap. Just
Yeah.
fucking yap. That is the biggest thing, is having like a lull that's longer than like 3 minutes.
It's terrible.
You can't do that.
It's
You have to
terrible.
talk.
You just gotta
Yeah.
fucking talk. And just, if you can't think of anything to talk about, or if nobody's in there, just talk about what the fuck you're doing in the game that you're playing.
Yeah.
Every fucking detail. Like, oh, I'm walking around my island right now if you're playing Animal Crossing. I'm gonna go pick this up, and I'm thinking about moving it here, and I'm thinking about
Yeah.
adding fencing here, and blah blah blah. Like, just go.
Yep,
Yeah.
and
Especially if you're a yapper, you're gonna have no fucking problem.
you're gonna have no
Hi,
issues.
Cookie.
Yeah, but you have to do it because you like to do it or because you love it. If you are starting streaming because you are thinking of it as a financial gain or a way to like make it big and blow up, bitch, I got a bad news for you. How you gonna be disappointed?
Mhm.
Okay, you gotta do it just because you like to do it. Okay,
Yeah.
if I go into your stream and I'm not gonna say nothing, I'm gonna sit there and wait, and then if you talk to nobody or say nothing, I'm a dip, right?
Yeah.
Because you gotta do it just because you like to do it. Because I've been in people's scene where it's like they're dead silent and then they're like, oh well, I'm not talking because nobody's here. Bitch, you gotta be talking, you gotta have imaginary fucking friends, bro. You
You
gotta be
just
like
gotta
SpongeBob
fucking
with the
yap,
penny
dude.
and the ship and the paper crumb. So start it, and if you love it, do it because you love it and just yap because you like to yap, but don't expect absolutely nothing. Go in with no expectations and just see where it takes you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more of
Mm.
just like you gotta go in with it being a hobby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%. Like it's gotta be something that you're thinking about not from financial gain, like Matsume said, but because you want to do something to have fun. Like it's an
Yeah.
incredible way to make friends. Genuinely, I've made some of the best friends ever from fucking streaming. It's such a delight and it's so fun to do it,
Mhm.
but you got to think about why you're doing it. And then like what Shelby said earlier, whoever submitted this question, like what is scary about it? Like what's scary about starting it? That's a huge thing. So if you want to submit again, if you're here, you can submit again saying what you're scared of anonymously, and we can hone in on that if we didn't answer
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
from just now.
No, that's facts. And also Shelby's point to treat it like a podcast is so real because there are so many streams that I go into and they're not talking and I'm like, well, what am I mean, like,
So
what am I
there's I
doing
think
here?
there's two reasons to stream. One
Also,
of
hi,
them
Mick.
is to yap, and the second you have to be like top 10 in the world in a game that I am interested in for me to watch you play.
Silently.
You got to be fucking goated at a game that I'm watching for me to stay interested if you're not yapping.
Yeah.
That's about
I
it.
do, yeah, because I have a well, I'm not gonna go too much into this, but I have like a Venn diagram of how like what's the best qualities to have if you want to be like a streamer that can get a quality. And as she mentioned, I'm not gonna go over all three of them, but two of them are one, you're funny, right? Or there's something interesting, you have interesting stories, you can make a great conversation, you're busy, right? Or you're funny. The other one, as she just mentioned, is you're cracked. Okay.
Yeah.
You're cracked at the game, you're very good, right? If you're at least one of those things, it's awesome. If you're a healthy combination of two, then
Mhm.
you're great.
Top tier.
So
Top
yeah, yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the talking is big. Like, it's so big. Even when
Talking for me is bigger than being cracked at a game, but I will watch
yeah.
somebody who does not yap if they're fucking cracked at a game that I'm
Yeah,
interested
yeah,
in.
Yeah.
That's the
And
biggest
let's
thing.
be fucking for real. Like, half of y'all watch me play games like shit. It's because I
yeah. But
You're
talk.
that is
fucking
funny.
cracked at
That's
so
a
many games that
that's
you
like a
pick up, bitch.
that's
Nah, dude, it's
true.
because
But
I talk.
that's a secret Venn diagram too. If you're funny, and you're shit at the game, it's almost like if you're shit at the game in a funny way, that's also a venture. Because Viper is not shit at video games. She's actually cracked once she actually gets into the goddamn vibe of it. But she's absolutely fucking terrible at first, which is a great experience, which is a great thing. And then
You're spitting.
to see that improvement is also another reason why
Mm-hmm.
she's successful at what she does. So don't let that hold you back.
That was a good question. Okay. What's your favorite way to decompress after a long day? I've been having trouble turning my brain off. We are growers, not showers, Mick. You're fucking spitting.
Oh my
We are
god.
growers, not showers. Weed.
Uh,
Okay, wait. You guys answer this. I actually have to go again. I'm so sorry. It's
you're
my.
good.
You answer.
Yeah, I'll be on the game, bro. To be honest, I like spending I guess to go back, you do not need a lot of money to start streaming, and you definitely do not need a lot of money to maintain streaming. But if you're a type of person who is a perfectionist when it comes to content they work, the content that they or just things that they do, like for example, I like my PC, right? I put a lot of money into my setup, my streaming or whatever. So that's my decomposition. Jesus Christ, I'm not dying. My decompression is just hopping on with my friends on Discord, playing video games. Not a lot of people like the garden, so that's also that's also another thing. But yeah, playing video games is a great way to decompress.
So I have probably some undiagnosed anger issues, and so I have a really hard time not bringing my shit home.
Yeah,
So the ways that I've found is the drive home to just empty my mind, like literally just fine dining and breathing that shit, not thinking about anything. Sometimes I literally won't listen to anything in the car to decompress. I will turn off the radio. I will not play music. It is silent in my
I,
car
I just
so that
imagine
by the
you
time I get
driving
home,
in the Minion cosplay, silent, just
just genuinely just fucking 2 hands, 2 and 10, dude. Just fucking right?
oh yeah.
That helps me a lot when I'm having like a rough day. But usually when I get home, seeing my partner just brings joy to my face. If he's not home, hanging out with my pet, my dog, letting them out and getting air. That's huge. Getting some fucking air in my lungs, fresh air, helps me so much. Getting
Yeah.
out in the sun and just even if it's for like fucking 3 minutes, just letting my dog out, stepping out, whatever. Um, what else? Decompress after a long day. What Matsume said, dude, gaming. That's my favorite thing to do is just getting on a Discord call with friends and fucking gaming.
Exactly. And it doesn't even have to be gaming, bro. You can get on
No.
the Discord with the boys or the gals. You could just go through YouTube and watch stupid videos. Like one of the things me and my friends do when it's like 3 in the fucking morning, we'll go on Twitch and we'll go on like the least viewed categories and the least viewed streamers, and we find the most like out of this world, outer dimensional content creators, bro. Like I'm talking these people are barely even human. Like you can find the weirdest shit. Like there's this one channel called Nepa Scene or something, right? And they're a bar and they stream stand-up comedy. And these people are fucking terrible, y'all. There is nothing funny about them. But the fact that they are so awful, me and my boy, we be dying, bro. The crowd, they be making a joke. The crowd is crickets, bro. Not a single person in there. You hear a cough. So just do weird shit, bro. With friends, do whatever, and you'll decompress. I'll tell you what.
And like
Yeah.
if you're sitting here thinking like, well, I don't have time to hang out with my friends because they've got different hours than me. Again, Twitch is such an incredible place to make friends because they have the same schedule as you. And they
Yeah.
will. Like they will be home at the same time as you because that's how you met them was through a chat and reach out and they help me decompress after a long day. Like sometimes I'll fucking the second I get home, I'll call Tabs. I'll just call Tabs and while I'm making dinner, me and Tabs, even if it's just in silence,
Yeah.
we'll just sit there in silence together. And it's fucking incredible and I will decompress immediately.
Yeah.
But if I'm by myself making something yummy, and if I'm not making it, ordering it or picking it up, um
Uh,
and just hanging out with myself and being content with that, being content with it and just not bringing work home is the biggest fucking thing. Don't bring it home.
Yeah. When I did have like a stressful job, I agree with Pola. Like, don't bring that fucking shit home. Like, literally, don't bring that shit home. Even though it's hard, I know it's hard because I like work was my identity, like my entire fucking identity. But now my favorite thing to do is I actually had like a whole rant about this last week. A lot of you heard it. And it's actually getting the fuck offline. Discord doesn't count because you can call people, but my shit is literally getting the fuck offline because I feel like I get exasperated by watching content and doing things and trying to chat and do all of that shit. So like I put on a TV show that I've always wanted to watch that I don't get the time to do, or I hang out with someone. My first inclination ever is the same thing as Pola, Discord call someone or text somebody who's near me that can hang out. Like, to just see a human is fucking life-changing. And I think y'all need to hear that shit. Go, because I need to hear it. Go fucking see a human being. It puts everything into frame. Sometimes I'll even just sit on my balcony and just watch people walk down the street, and I'm like, okay, I already feel better. Like, and I try to, like, do that fucking shit where I try to create stories about people. Like, what was their day like today? Like, I'm watching them walk down the street. They have a backpack on and a fucking but a pair of like 2-inch boot heel situation and all of this. I'm like, what did you do today? And I literally just sit on my balcony and try to create stories about people, and I think that's so much fun. Can you FaceTime me next time? I love that game. My favorite thing.
Yeah, people watching is top tier.
Man. Underrated hobby if you are still trying to make friends or your friends are different schedules and you're just by yourself. I just started getting back into this myself. Yo, get into wrestling, bro. There is something so healing about seeing a grown man jump 30 feet off a ladder onto
Patty the
another
Batty!
grown man.
That's my hyper obsession.
Or get UFC. Sometimes, bro, if you see some person sweet, bro, I promise you, bro, you're gonna get into it, bro. See somebody punch somebody in the face or throw them off a balcony, whatever the hell it is, but it's very stress reducing.
Yeah. You know what? Facts. And also maybe go do that shit yourself. Like, I'm sure punching shit probably feels fucking incredible.
Yeah, go to a boxing class or axe throwing.
I had to lift a box the other day.
Yo,
my fucking arm hurt. My arm hurt for like 3.
Ooh. Speaking of
weightlifting,
the gym, dude.
Deadlifting, yeah, weightlifting.
The gym. Just go to the gym. That's gonna fucking change your life.
Yeah.
Just go to like learn how to lift weights. That's it.
Oh shit.
That's gonna be your fucking hyper obsession.
That's true.
Yeah.
That ass.
All right, next one. How much? What the fuck? How much sawdust can you put into a Rice Krispie treat before people start to notice?
Honestly, probably a pretty decent amount, right? If we're talking like grams, well, let's talk ounces. No, ounces is too much.
Hold on. We need to get the Rice Krispie recipe first. Is it a box of Rice Krispie treats or is it a bag of marshmallows first?
Oh, okay, yeah. Are we talking? Well, they can't even answer us because they're anonymous, right? Well, let's assume that it's a bar. Let's assume that it's like the 3x3 bar.
Got it. Okay.
I would say if you put about like
3
50
tablespoons
milligrams, which would be around 3 tablespoons, or 3 tablespoons, somebody would notice. And so stay below that if you're trying to fuck with somebody. And if you want it to be really obvious as soon as they bite into it, put an ounce of that shit in there. Right?
Yeah, if you want them to notice, I would say like half a cup. If you don't want them to notice, 2.5 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, if you want this to be a long-term thing, right? Like you're trying to sawdust poison somebody, I would go with that.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have no fucking answer to this. I have none.
I feel like me and
But it's AMA. You have to ask Minions anything. You gotta answer. You can just steal our answer. Just say 3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons. 3.5 even.
Beautiful answer.
3.5 even. 3.5 even. 3.5 even. Write that shit down.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Next. Is college a scam?
It depends. For example, if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, if your dream in life is to go into a career that you need a college degree for, it is not a scam. But if you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you're going to college just because you have heard or people tell you that is the logical next step, it's a scam.
Yes.
That's my answer for that.
100%. So, I went for 6 years thinking that I had to, right?
Yeah.
But it was not my fucking bag. And then finally I gave up. And it was the best decision I made because I kept going not knowing what I wanted to do. So I was taking bullshit ass classes. I was undeclared every other semester, dude. Couldn't fucking figure it out for the life of me. I've got a great job now. fantastic job, and I don't have a college degree. They don't need that fucking shit. You can find something if it's like you need to know if college is for you. It was not because I hate studying. I hated going to classes. I hated getting up early. And I realized that for myself. If you know that you can put in the work and do it and commit, you should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also
Yeah.
depends on what you're going for.
Ooh,
100%
as
too.
well as trade schools are underrated, and not even trade schools, but if you just go into a field like, for example, security, like I work in security, you don't need a degree to work in security. You can make very decent amount of money making security with no degree. Okay, like these people that drive, like especially if you do armed security, which is not everybody's bag, but if you do armed security, like overnight or something, you making that bag, bruh. No college degree required.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that like a lot of high school is disingenuous because a lot of the fucking teachers and shit will be like, go to college, you need this or whatever. And I think there's something to be said about having a degree, like the college degree is a new high school diploma. Like I do agree with that. Is you're gonna have a hard time if you want to get into fucking some shit like marketing or communications or fucking anything like that, you are going to need a degree. Like your high school diploma doesn't cut it to that point, but that's not your end all be all. Like trade school is a very viable option. There's a lot of like office fucking incredible oriented administrative careers you can get into without having a degree. There is physical labor and shit that you can get into, maybe go to trade school, whatever. I will think college isn't a scam. But what is a scam? What is a scam about college is how early we have to determine whether or not we go. I think that's the thing that sucks the most because no motherfucking 18-year-old knows what the fuck they want to do. They don't. They just don't.
Yeah,
Like
so
I went go ahead,
well, what fucked me was I wanted to take a year off, but
Shelby.
where I live, they were like the state was offering scholarships to people who went to college straight out of high school. But
Mm,
if you took a year off, you were not granted that scholarship,
which is stupid.
which is
Yeah,
stupid. And
Yeah.
so I went and then I just continued to go, which I shouldn't have because now, duh.
yeah. And
I
other thing
think
that where
trade
people
school is
might,
immaculate if you wanted to go to trade school, but if you're trying to do clerical work, even just taking classes for like Excel or anything just in your own time to be able to put that on your resume that like I took a class and I know how to run this shit. I
Yeah.
didn't go to college for it, but I took a class and that speaks volumes to you having that dedication because college isn't the end all be all for getting a job or not anymore.
this is true. Yeah.
Yeah, you can find so many other things. It depends on like what the avenue that you go to. But even then you can find things in different like different industries and shit. I think a lot of people, like myself included, I went to college thinking my parents told me I need to go pre med. It's like the typical South Asian fucking story, like go be a doctor type shit. And I went pre med. I hated everything medicinal, so I got my degree in psychology, thinking I'd become a psychiatrist. That's like the non bloody fucking surgical version of medical school. I did end up getting my degree in psychology, but ultimately, like, I went into fucking political marketing. Like, I didn't fucking
Yeah.
do anything with my psychology degree. I did nothing with it. I did fucking zero with it. Do I think that I could have gotten the jobs that I could without college? No, I don't. But I do think that it's very unserious to ask an 18-year-old to commit to a 4-year program to get a degree that they don't even want. And the thing that with colleges and universities too that makes it very difficult is it's if you guys are enrolled or have done it, like it's almost fucking impossible to try to get your credits in a 4-year program for your degree, let alone figuring out that you fucking hate what you went in for and want to switch it up. You're gonna ultimately be 5 years, and what's that? Another 32 fucking grand, and that's fucking stupid. That is so
So
stupid.
I will say too, my original plan was to not take a year off, but to go to community college to finish my like general classes that were just required and pay significantly less by going to community college, finishing up those classes, and in that 1 to 2 year span of finishing those up, figure out what I wanted to do and then go to a university that specialized in that degree. But I didn't have that opportunity, so I did not do that.
Yeah.
But I think that's community college, I mean, that's just as fucking good as a standard university.
Community college is fucking sick.
It's
Like, and you
goated,
get
dude.
brainwashed into thinking it's not. It's actually like the most perfect transition of all time.
100%. So if you're thinking about going to college, like genuinely community college is so fucking up there. I would say it's up there with trade school. Thing with trade school is it's more labor intensive, where you're working like I think it's I always get blue collar and white collar mixed up, but it's more like you're out in the field type work,
Yeah, it's
whereas
physical
community
labor.
college is more for like in office type learning.
But you can also get your
Yeah.
prereqs done at a community college. Like,
That's
you can
what it is,
decide what you
prereqs.
want. You can do your
That's
prereqs
what I
like,
wanted to do.
and so like total transparency, I got into this university, I won't disclose what it is, and I got a $39,000 a year scholarship to attend this university. And even with that $39,000 a year scholarship, I had to pay $32,000 a year to attend out of pocket. No FAFSA, no grants, no nothing. And the moment I got that shit back, I was like, fuck that. And I went to state university. I went to state school because that was a private university. I was like, I know my parents can't afford this, and I have a penny to my name. So am I going to graduate at 20 fucking 2 and have to pay 30, 60, 90, $120,000? No, you're fucking joking. But that was like at the time I was so angry about that because I was 18. I'm like, this is my dream college. But I knew in the back of my head that like $120,000, bitch. I got 1,000 in the bank and I feel like I'm rich. What do you mean 120? What do you mean 120?
Deadass, dude, deadass.
That's also another layer to the statement, is college a scam? Because even if you do know that what you want to do in your life requires a college degree, you're gonna be, depending on what college you go to, you're gonna be like 100. How many people do I know? Like, I know people personally that are over $100,000 in debt for a degree they don't use. So
Yeah.
it's like, that shit is
It
crazy.
really depends. I don't think it's a scam. It just depends on what you're going for. Because if you don't know, I would say think about your options. Honestly,
Yeah.
like community college, classes online, like all of those are valid courses. 100% valid.
And
then
if you're in
figuring
high
out
school and you can take a college credit course, take that shit.
100%. 100%.
Yin,
AP
I agree
classes,
with
yeah.
the counselor thing. Counselors very much mislead you. 100%. Like,
I don't
they
even want
fuck
to
you
talk
up.
about my college counselors. They fucked my shit up, dude. They
Yeah.
fucked my shit up.
I
And
was
the
actually in a
fucking
different
college
position than that.
therapist, dude. Fuck my shit
Oh,
up.
no.
And then Shelby, I agree too, like, that's fucking crazy. I mean, massive congrats to you, but that shit fucking sucks. It sucks. Smiley says, as a person who didn't even go to high school, you don't always need schooling to excel in life. I've been a manager at several places without a GED. It takes dedication to yourself that you can get that far in life. I totally agree.
It's your work ethic, and it's about how like you present yourself, your work ethic, that you're there, and like I'm very much an advocate of like not putting your entire badissi into your work.
Minussi.
Manussi, if you will. I will never call my work my family. That shit, like,
Toxic! Toxic!
toxic cringe. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna like bust my ass at work. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to like put my Manussi into my job during my work hours, during my scheduled work hours, to be able to excel and show. Because I also don't have a college degree. I just have a GED, and I've excelled in my career, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think I'm doing really fucking well considering that I don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm on the other hand, I have my stupid diploma and a college bachelor's in science. I'm unemployed right now.
Fun employed.
I'm fun
Drink to
employed,
that.
baby.
Drink to
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
fun employed.
And it
Cheers,
fucking
bitch.
sucks. It sucks out here. It fucking sucks. So yeah, there's no.
I think it's just what you really want to do. Because I don't regret going to college for 6 years. Because I met my best fucking friends through college. I met the love of my life through college. Like, I met so many good people, but it's not a fucking reason to have gone or to go. Is the party culture, the fucking friend culture.
Dude, the party
if
culture was
you're
my downfall. My downfall. I
dead
literally
ass, the
had
party culture was my downfall.
it was
It
my
was
fucking
incredible
downfall.
for my social aspect, but it was dead ass my downfall. And
There
why
was
I
one year
stopped
where I was like, am I gonna
going.
lose my fucking scholarship because my fucking like
My unattendance rate?
GPA? No, my GPA is dropping under the
Mine
limit.
was my attendance, dude. Like, that shit was fucked up.
I don't want to reveal anything too personal, but during quarantine, I was communicating with the college counselor about dropping classes while struggling with online classes, and a family member that passed. He was trying to get me to stay. It was something I do not agree with whatsoever. Thankfully, I was refunded for that semester. Yeah, and I'm glad that you were refunded.
That's what the fuck I'm saying. Like, college counselors, I feel like they just grab somebody on the street and we're like, just tell these kids not to drop out.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Mhm.
That's your fucking job. Like, it just does not make sense to me. They fucked my shit up bad, and I'm sorry that happened, Yin, but I'm glad that you made the decision to not stay.
Yeah. I'm glad a lot of y'all went to community college too, because that's so much easier to drop out of than a fucking 4-year private university. Like, you're dead underwater if you drop out of that. You're paying at least on a year at $35,000. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, is college a scam? Perchance. Mayhaps. Yeah. Okay. Is fast food a scam? No. Next.
It depends, I guess.
What the hell?
Elaborate.
Yeah.
Well, when we get into like the deeper level of it, is fast food a scam? Financially, yes. One, you're paying way more than that product is what the company is paying to produce that product. You're paying way more. Two, these products are designed to get you addicted to them, right? To fucking fuck with the dopamine in your brain, which does not help with the obesity problem in America. So basically, I don't want to get too deep with it, but based on those two factors of one, you're paying way too fucking much for this product, and two, it's designed to make you addicted to it, which is also a problem in its own end. But three, is it yummy? Like, perchance, yes. So it just depends on how you think of that. So maybe.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I like it, and so I'm just gonna leave it at that because
Yeah,
I
fair enough.
see you, Matsume. You are seen, right? But I like my fast food, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm going to pay to eat it.
Yeah, I got you. Wait, did we see that? There was something pinned up there for like 30 hours when we were yapping about school.
It
Did you see that?
it was a show and tell. If we have like 10 more of these to get through, and then if we can get through them, then we'll do the show and tell.
Okay, bad.
Valky submitted it. But Tabs, if you can refund that, we'll do it for the freezies at the end. Matsume, first of all, hi Meatball. Matsume is right. Fast food is trying to craft food that bypasses Ozempic. What the fuck?
That's wild.
Here's my thing. My shit about fast food is, like, as someone who just said that, like, my I celebrated my sweet 16. I celebrated my fucking 16th birthday at Chili's. I celebrated opening my fast at Burger King. Like, my shit was not, it was bleak. Okay? Like, I remember I really wanted KFC one day. My mom would save up these coupons that they mailed to our house, and then we'd cut them out and put them in a pile, and then we'd go to KFC with the coupons type shit. And there was one, she always fucked with this one where it was like those two, I don't know if y'all know what the KFC little sandwiches. It was 2 for 1.
Yeah.
So we'd have those, and then all of that shit. Like, I believe in fast food. To me was such a treat. Now it's a luxury because I make enough money to actually spend my money on it. And so I consider it to be like a fattening waste of whatever. But like as a kid, that shit was a treat, man. It was such a fucking treat. And so fast food could be a scam now. If you have money, fast food is a scam. But if you don't have money, fast food is a fucking treat. It's a fucking treat and a half. And I feel like everybody deserves to have that shit. And also, even when things aren't viable, it's nice. It's nice to go get a $1 menu item. $1 menu doesn't exist. It's nice to get a $2 menu item.
I go, where you live at?
The $5 menu item. Yeah.
I don't
so
think,
like for me, I didn't have any fucking fast food growing up. The earliest I can remember having McDonald's was like at 16, and I went with friends, right? Like I did not have that shit at all. And so you can fucking pry fast food from my fucking cold dead hands, okay? It's in my
Damn.
blood now. It's as an adult having fast food for like the first time, you're gonna have to fight me tooth and nail for me to stop eating it.
Yeah.
I personally don't really think it's a scam. I get what you're saying, but like for me, it's just like, and I don't go all the fucking time because I know it's not great for you. I know that like what
It's
they're
shit.
doing is
It's fucking
it's
shit.
shit. It's fucking shit. But like you said, it's a fucking treat. And for me, it's a treat now because again, as a kid, I never fucking had it.
Have
Not
you
even
seen those
as a
McDonald's
treat.
videos where they like take a McChicken and a fry and then let that shit sit there for 15 years and it looks the same?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. I
and
have
I
seen
don't
those.
give a fuck,
And
dude. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, dude. It makes me be like, I could go for a McChicken right now. Like,
That
it
looks
just makes me
60.
smack my fucking lips and salivate like a dog, dude.
Pavlov.
Okay.
But Tabs is spitting. DoorDash is a scam.
Uber, okay. Me
DoorDash and Uber
personally, though,
Eats.
yes.
Wait, no, that
So-
shit is a fucking scam. That's a
that
scam.
shit is a scam, and I went on like a month-long hiatus of not using either of those things. I was like, if I really want food, I will go fucking get it. I'll order it for pickup off of DoorDash, but I will go get it my fucking self. And since doing that, I can recall maybe like using DoorDash 3 times in like the last 6 months.
Yeah.
It was life-changing
Yeah.
how much money I saved. How undisappointed I was because every time I ordered DoorDash, it's fucking cold. It smells like fucking just shit. It smells like whoever's fucking car it was in, and it's
I'm dead.
wrong. It's wrong, bitch. Something's fucking missing, and I paid $60 for fucking 2 McChickens down the road. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then-
I
I'm
myself,
sorry.
dude, I have issues, and I'm gonna be very vulnerable and see through in this minion meeting. Okay. I
You're
I
seen.
have an addiction to Uber Eats, and it's gotten better. It has gotten better, but like for example, you guys know the Uber One's like membership thing that like saves you money when you order, right?
Yeah.
I don't think anything on my phone is gonna. Can you guys hold on? Can you guys see that? Can you read that? I don't think so.
That's 3.
I'll just
That's
go ahead
3
and
number. That's 3 digits. That's all I
I'll
need
just
to
go
know.
ahead.
That's
Money
3 digits. That's
saved.
all I need to know.
So check this out. Let me break this down, D. Let me break this down. So obviously it saves you like what, $4 every time you order, right? I've saved $2,462, right? And it saves you like $4 per order.
But
right?
Matsume, imagine how much more you would have saved if you just went and picked that shit up
You're
yourself.
entirely correct. You're entirely correct. But see, I don't have a car, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
I'd be ordering that shit, and I'm better at it now. But dude, if I really counted all the money I spent on Ubers plus Uber Eats, we're talking like $20,000+ on like the last 5 years. Easily $25,000.
I'm sitting here being like, I spent $300 in the last year. I fucking can't do that shit. Holy
Okay, I'm
fuck,
closer to
dude.
Matsume. I'm closer to Matsume. $300 is a joke. $300 is like what I spend in a month.
Okay, so
Yeah,
to
that's-
add to that point, I exclusively order my groceries and I order them for delivery. And
Right.
the reason is because when I go to the grocery store, whether I ate before or not, I'm gonna be buying everything I fucking see.
Yeah.
And then I go to the cash register, they're ringing that shit up, and my shit for 2 fucking people for a week, $300. Where does huh? And then I'm too embarrassed to be like, actually, can you take that off? I'm not doing that shit, so I fucking pay for it.
Put it on
And
the
then the
credit card.
food
I'm not bringing
goes
those in
bad.
back.
And then the food goes
No.
bad because I don't fucking eat it. So
No.
when I order my groceries online for delivery, I'd rather pay an extra $10 for delivery to save $50 on what I would have spent if I went by my fucking self.
No,
Yeah.
you're entirely
On just
correct.
random
because
fucking bullshit.
I do the
Because
same
I
exact
see the
thing.
total beforehand. And I can justify, and then I can like fucking like lock the fuck in on what I'm buying.
Especially like bulk buying. Look, I like going to the gym, but going to Costco and carrying that shit up my stairs, you've got another one coming. I pay another man or woman to carry that shit up my stairs for me, bro.
Yeah.
And
No,
I'd
that's
be
fucking
incognito.
facts. That's fucking facts. My thing,
Yeah.
okay, so my thing with the whole DoorDash, the whole of that shit is like, I got so used to it that I don't physically remember what it's like to go to a restaurant, which is so funny because growing up, like that used to be my favorite thing of all time. Like I loved when my mom put me in her car and we went to McDonald's, or I loved leaving high school and then walking to the local McDonald's or whatever. Like I fucking love that shit. And I was thinking about this the other day. Like I used to sit in a McDonald's. I had this fucking psychology course that I took in high school, and we had to do something that was like out of the norm, and I brought my own plate from home and my dish mat and everything, brought it to McDonald's, ordered a nugget, put it on my dish and ate it. Like I used to sit in that restaurant. I don't do that shit anymore because one, convenience, and two, transparency hour, bitch. I developed a massive case of agoraphobia during COVID. So I did not leave my house. I was like, if I leave my house, I'm gonna get COVID type shit, or I'm gonna get sick or whatever. And so it's the remnants are still with me. They're still fucking with me. Like I'm like, and it's not because I feel like I'm gonna go out and get sick or anything like that. I maybe a little bit, but like just because I was so scared of getting sick, I would literally cut off my arm and pay the money. I was the bitch who was Lysoling the groceries type shit. And it just made it so convenient. It's fucking crazy. It's actually crazy.
Nah, but that's valid.
I still have remnants from all of that. Like when I'm out, the clothes that I wear go immediately in the laundry. No matter what. I wear them once and they go in the laundry. I cannot wear them again until they're washed.
I was in a very different position for COVID because one, to preface this is not to be insensitive for people that had a rough time during COVID. My heart goes out to you. I was fucking having the time of my life. Okay, one, I did not like going outside to begin with, right? So me and my homies were just up all night, every night, playing video games, watching movies, talking shit, and I was just chilling. Plus, my roommate at the time was my best friend, and he worked from home, and he was pimping me out really because he was paying everything, and I was just living there, right? I was just living there. So truly, COVID was some of the best years of my life. Okay.
Well, so
Dude, they
living
were-
in the South was a completely different. I mean, like, I'm in like a certain part of the South where it was like not real, and so that shit was scary. That shit was fucking scary. I stepped outside and I was gonna get it, sort of shit. But my job also required me to come in, even though I didn't have to. So yeah, my experience was completely different because I was fucking terrified, and every time I got it, it was because of work. It was because of work. And I got it every year, if not twice a year, because of work.
Twice a year? Damn, you're supposed to build up some sort of...
I did not.
No,
I'll
they
tell you
brought
that
the
much
stronger shit to her every time. They said, this is we're
I was
leveling
fucking
up.
dying, dude. I
We're
was
leveling up.
dying.
I got COVID once and I was asymptomatic. So tell me, I was really living it up. Like I was having a great time.
Couldn't be
I've
me.
had
I
it
got
3
like 6
times, and
fucking
every
times.
time I've been on my ass, bitch. Like I've been like, I can't breathe. Like literally,
Like,
I cannot.
Deadass, I was on my couch, thought I had to go to the hospital, lost my sense of taste and smell on Christmas, which is like
time.
my favorite fucking holiday for food, and I couldn't taste that shit. My mom and dad delivered me food, and I said, "Why? I can't fucking eat this. I can't eat this. I won't taste it." I took a spoonful of fucking soy sauce, and I couldn't taste it.
Pola, I got
Devastating.
one. I got COVID one time on Thanksgiving, and so I couldn't go. Which is fucking devastating. And so I was like, let me make myself some tomato soup and a grilled cheese type shit. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, let me make something. I made that shit. I made it for me and my partner. I gave it to my partner. I was eating it. I'm like, damn, this is bland. He's sitting there like, this is the best thing I've ever ate. And I go, what do you mean? And he goes, no, this is so good. Like, this is, you
What
fucking
happened?
popped your pussy, bitch. Like, this is good as fuck.
You went the fuck off.
Yeah, you went off. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking
Dude,
about?
and
I couldn't
there was
say
another
anything.
time
Pola,
that
I started crying. I cried for 3
I did too.
hours.
I deadass cried every single time I lost my sense of smell and taste because, like, I rely on that shit. My sense of hearing, dog shit. Sense of sight, I glued my glasses to my Minion goggles, right? My sense of taste and smell, immaculate. That's what I thrive on. That's what, if I was in the wilderness, these 2 things would help me survive, okay? And to lose that, I was sobbing. I was
No,
devastated.
I
And
was
it
crying
happened
on
every
Reddit.
time.
I was crying on Reddit like restoration.
What do I do?
Restoration.
Give it back.
How do I? What do I?
Yeah, dude.
That is
There was another time
yeah.
where I went to go take a shower and I had those little like shower tablets that you throw at the bottom and it smells like eucalyptus and lavender. And I opened it and I was like, dude, Ethan, this one's a fucking dud. They didn't fucking put anything in this. And I gave it to him and I was like, what are you talking about? This smells like lavender and eucalyptus. And I was like,
my hairs are
no.
burning off in my nose.
Yeah, and I was like, no. Delusion. I had COVID.
That's tough. Yeah, no. I've always had a great immune system, like to the point where, like, in my last relationship, my girlfriend at the time had like an upper lung something infection shit, and her doctor was like, "Yeah, this is like it's infectious. Don't go to work." Da 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 da. I did not change a thing about my life. Like, if I wanted to kiss her, I was kissing her. I never caught that shit. Everyone at my job got COVID.
Fuck you.
I'm out
Witch!
here chilling, bro.
Witch!
I'm out here chilling, bro. I've always been blessed with the immune system, and people are like, "Oh my god, well now you're gonna get sick." That's only for people you don't really believe in your abilities. If you believe in that shit, okay? I put this shit to the test, okay? My shit
Listen,
is verified, man.
listen, I also had a great immune system. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I had 100% attendance in elementary and middle school. I didn't miss a fucking day. Not one, bitch. I was sick. Where?
I didn't have a good immune system, but I had a dream, bitch. I had a dream. I remember there was this one St. Patrick's Day where I went to bed with like 102-degree fever, and it was like St. Patrick's Day is huge where I live, and I just went to bed with like 6 blankets on me, drunk, and woke up the next morning and said, "Where's the tequila at?" That's how I operated. And now I get like a little bit of a fucking fever, and I'm like, do I need to go to the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to go to the hospital, please?
Now the hospital, if for me to go to the hospital, and I have good health insurance now, but for me to go to the hospital, I better be missing some sort of limb, because before
That's
I had
facts.
before I had great health insurance, I was naive. I was but a babe in the wild. And I went to the fucking doctor because, one, I called out of work and lied and said I was sick. And they're like, okay, well, you need a doctor's note. So I was like, well, I have health insurance now. Let me go to this doctor and just make up some bullshit and they'll give me a health note, right? $2,000 later, $2,000
For a fake note?
for a fake fucking note, y'all. Shit is
You could have
fucking
just written something on
crazy,
fucking
man.
Google Docs.
Dude, I was not but a babe in the wild, Pola. Okay, $2,000. Yo,
Dude.
never
That
again,
reminds me, so COVID was fucking rampant where I was, because again, nobody believed it was real where I live, and so everybody
Guys,
was getting
ads
it.
are starting. I need to go again. But you guys can keep going if you want.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell the story. So I went and got a test. They were like, we will send you your results in the mail. Like, they were mailing results out at this point. And so I was just waiting for my results. And then I got an envelope from UPS, right?
Yeah.
It was next day air. The
Yeah.
label was next day air. It was in a manila envelope that was duct taped to fuck so it wouldn't
Jesus
rip
Christ.
in their machines. I open it. I shit you not. It was a fucking Word document where they had the standard Arial font and it said, "You have tested positive for COVID." One sentence in the top left corner. That was my fucking proof. I had to save the envelope to show that it came from CVS in order to prove to my fucking employer that I had COVID and I could not come in. And
That
then
shit is crazy.
my employer 2 days later showed up to my house because he did not believe me with an Egyptian COVID test. And I was like, what the fuck is this? It came with like a needle to prick your finger for blood.
What?
And you pricked your finger, and he fucking, I took it in front of him. I pricked my finger and I put the blood in, and he was like, it takes 5 minutes. And I was like, I need you to go. I need you to like get out of my fucking house, first of all. So he left, right? The test came back negative. I did not have smell, taste. My back hurt. I couldn't breathe. I had COVID, right? But his Egyptian test said I didn't. And I dead ass think he bought those tests because they always came back negative, and he gave them to all of the employees to take who said they had COVID. And he would like hand deliver them with all of these like medicines and pills and stuff. I was like, I'm not taking your fucking pills, dude. I'm not taking these random shit. I pricked my finger and dropped 5 drops of my blood onto this fucking what looked like a $1 fucking Dollar Tree ass pregnancy test. Looking ass test. Dead ass. It looked like a fucking pregnancy test, and put my fucking blood on it and it tested negative. And I was like, there's no way. But then I got my fucking CVS results that was a Word document that said I had it. So like, who am I to believe, right?
Not the Egyptian COVID test. That is, I think, one of the most wild fucking things I've ever heard an employer do. Like, did you work for the Chinese triad? Like, where did you work?
The stories I have of this place are asinine. And the place I worked before then were also fucking crazy pants. Like, I wish I could share them, but I fear I cannot. But
That's
maybe one day I'll tell when I worked at not the place with the Egyptian test, but the place where 2 of my managers physically fought in the break room.
Yeah.
That place, I live tweeted like the last like 2 weeks of my employment, and it blew up. People fucking loved it. Because one of my like managers was from Canada, and then the other manager that I got in a fight with threatened to call ICE on him, and he lived in a trailer behind the company because he moved here without buying a house, and so he brought his trailer and his dogs, and then he fucking divorced his wife of like 20 years because he met someone at a bar, and then he like got his first like 6 tattoos, and then when he went back to Canada, I opened my email one day to nudes of him in my work email.
Okay.
Crazy. Lawless place.
Okay, so
Lawless.
you definitely need to do a deep dive on bullshit like that, because I would 100% be present for that.
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of experience with I have some stories involving BDSM racist rednecks that I need to make something about. Yeah, dude. I got some shit. I've been involved in some fuck shit that involved that, right? So that's a story for another time right there, because
100%. Next Minion stream.
Next Minion stream. Need to delve into that, dude.
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh god.
All right, why are we're talking about what the fuck you just said, and the question is fast food a scam?
We really went down a fucking rabbit hole with that one.
we touched COVID. All right, next
one. We have to keep the show going while you GPG'd, so.
Yeah. I know. Listen, here's my thing. I have the world's smallest GPG or whatever. Yeah, I really do. I'm sorry. Okay, what's the origins of your usernames? Ooh. Okay, so I've talked about mine, so I'll brief it. But basically, I was really into astrology in high school, like massively into that shit. And I'm a Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon. And if you look up my combination on, I think everyone should do it. If you know your moon and your sun sign, search that shit and then put Universal Tau at the end. It gives you a little fucking name. And it was Viper. And so I was like 16 and I was really into photography. So I made like a photography Instagram account and I called it Viper. And then when I wanted to, Universal Tau, I'll put it in the chat. And then when I started streaming, I was like, well, my fucking like fake Instagram name is already Viper. But I tried Viper. Obviously, that shit was taken on Twitch. And I was like, okay, well, I love Smokey. Let me put a purr in it. And then I tried 1 U, 2 R's, gone. 2 U's, 2 R's, gone. 2 U's, 3 R's, gone. And then I went 2 U's, 4 R's. And it hit. And it fucking hit. We gotta hit it. It's 2 U's, 4 R's.
You fucking forget.
But it's literally because my Universal Tau, Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon is Viper. So that's why.
All right. Fair enough. Mine is really simple, I guess. I'm an anime nerd. Me and all my best friends, we fucking love anime, manga, all that Japanese weeb shit. So when we were super young, my best friend, he typed in my full legal name into like a Japanese name translator. and one of my last names was Matsume. So here we are. Here we are, dude,
Nice.
Matsume. And San just means Mister, right? And I used to back in the day. This is one of my biggest regrets. I had a YouTube channel where I reviewed anime, and I had like 200 videos on that bitch, and it was called Matsume-san or some bullshit. It was called Mr. Matsume. I deleted that shit, but it stuck. The name stuck.
That's like
No.
you've
You
talked about this
that on one of
before.
your streams,
I
and I
know,
was
and it
devastated to find
It
out.
hurts, dude.
Yeah, it hurts so bad,
hurts.
Bring it
Yeah,
back.
Bring that
I
shit
wish.
back.
Bring the anime content back.
Yeah, for real. Pola, what about you?
It's just a nickname that I got in kindergarten, and then I had a different username, but then when I started streaming, I was like, I want something more simple, and so I just added my kindergarten nickname to, and then plays after, and then that was it.
And that's
Yeah,
Polar Bear
fair enough.
Plays, bitch.
Polar Bear
That's
Plays.
Polar
That's
Bear
Polar Bear
Plays.
Plays,
she
and
don't
that's on
play
Polar
about
Bear
that.
Plays.
You don't play
That's
about that.
on Polar Bear Plays. All right, next one. Who would be the best Fear Factor contestant?
Me.
Not me.
Yo,
Hello?
the fact that I have consistently talked about this to all of my friends, how I would win Fear Factor, bro. This question, who put this shit in, bro? This was one of my homies. Bro, I would win Fear Factor. Let me break this shit down for you, okay? There's a simple formula for this, okay? The first test, all of you have seen Fear Factor, right? You know how it breaks down.
No.
Okay, well, it's a 3-day show, right? It's a 3-day show. Day one is usually a fairly straightforward test of athletic ability. Nothing crazy, but you will have to be in a decent amount of shape to do it, right? But
I'm
it's
out.
nothing insane,
Bye,
right?
bye.
It's nothing insane.
Bye, he's gone.
You can't do
Bye.
it, okay? And
I'm the weakest
day
link.
two-
I'm gone.
Day two, in my opinion, is the easiest one, but where most people fail because they have no mental fortitude, right?
Oh,
The
not the
second day
mental
of Fear
fortitude.
Factor, right?
Goddamn.
The second day of
I'm already battling demons up here every day.
Fuck.
Oh,
Mental
okay.
fortitude.
The
Hello?
second-
In this economy? In this fucking economy.
I can't spare an ounce of my mental fortitude for a fucking game show.
I'm dead as hell. The second day is always a mind over matter test. Eat a cockroach, eat a bull testicle, submerge yourself in spiders or whatever the fuck, right? That's easy shit, okay? Eating a cockroach, submerging yourself in spiders or cockroaches, whatever, that is easy. It doesn't take anything. You just have to fucking do it. And I got it in me, man. I can do whatever the fuck I put my mind to. So put me in the spider bat. I don't care. Now, day three is the one, okay? Day three, that is the like test. That's where you have to run on top of a truck that's going 80 miles an hour and hop left and right while hula hooping and wearing a skirt. Like that is the one where you're really gonna be fucking tested. But if you make it to day three, fam, if you make it to day three, you fucking got it, bro. And not to mention that if everybody else fucks up on day one or day two, they immediately give you like 20 grand just because you were the only motherfucker that made it through. So you can even make it out with money and not win the whole thing. Pola, what's up, Pola?
I'm sorry, I don't know if I missed it, but what is day three? Is that you jumping through fucking hoops and with a
Day
with a
three
skirt on?
is the incredibly difficult physical challenge. Like climb on the wing of this airplane 30,000 feet up in the air and get the flag, or swim underwater 100 meters and fight these fucking underwater snakes. It's always some crazy shit. Right? But
wait, you
if you've
won
already made it this far-
Matsume. And I got
Which
wait, what the fuck? Matsume got 3 votes. Pola got 1 and I got
How
none.
did I get one, dude?
How
Like,
did I
there's
get
no
none?
fucking
How
way,
did I-
shape, form, no
I'm
fucking
dead.
alternate universe that I'm even passing day one, bitch. Absolutely not, dude.
If you prepare yourself and you just about that life, you can easily win Fear Factor. I truly believe Fear Factor is one of the easiest shows to win if you're just not a bitch. Or
What the hell?
I'm a certified 100% bitch, straight up. I'll fucking be the first to admit it, dude. I'd be too scared to even submit my name to that shit.
I'd submit
That's
my
one thing
name and I'd crush.
That's one thing I never understood Because if you know, like for example, Pola would never sign up for it because she knows who she is as a person. She knows her limitations, and that's on Pola, right? But the people that do sign up, and then they're like, okay, eat this fucking cockroach. And they're like, nah, I quit. What the hell did you think? You thought shit was sweet? What did you think you were about to do in this show? It's called Fear Factor, bro. I never understood that. But I love Fear Factor, y'all. Watch Fear Factor. Such a
Shout out
great
Fear
show.
Factor.
Yeah, shout out Fear Factor, bro.
Okay, so is
I
the
would witness
consensus
it.
it would be Matsume because I like don't know what to say at this point. It's definitely not me. It's fucking definitely not
I think it would
me.
go Matsume, Vip,
You
and
like
then
snakes,
me.
right?
I don't even see myself in this roster, so it's just Matsume and then Vip.
I have tenacity, bitch. I have
You
tenacity.
do. You do. I don't.
You do it.
I fucking don't. If I'm not good at something, I'm out.
You give me something. You give me
Okay,
something
Kevin.
and I got it. Okay, Kevin. Okay, Banana. You give me something and
What?
I'll fucking make it happen.
What the hell is happening here?
I'm going.
She was Kevin.
I was going.
Who the hell is Kevin?
Her alter ego.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got it.
It's like, would you eat a fish eye raw? See, that's gross, but like, whatever, right? You're doing it. You're going to be doing it for 30 seconds. It's gross. Boom. Now it's behind you. Now you're one step closer to winning 50 grand. Relatively simple.
I don't think fisheye is a good example though, because like I'll tear that shit up. Only
Well, what-
because like the
okay,
head of
here's
the
an
fish is
example of
like some of
something
the
they
best
did.
fucking meat on it.
Here's an example they did. They would get like a bull testicle and raw fish guts and like a cockroach and put it in a blender, give you a smoothie, and you had to drink it. Right? Now that is gross. No one's
Yeah.
denying that. But you power through and you get that shit down, boom, 50 grand. And then
No.
if you win, you get a chance to come back and go in the All-Star where you can win 100 grand. What's going on, Pola?
Are you allowed to throw up or do you get disqualified if
Nah,
you throw
you
up?
got to keep that shit down, bro.
Got it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
See, I think
That's a negative.
I think Matsume would probably get through all three. I think Viper, you'd get through one, and then depending on what number 2 was, you could either like push yourself through it, or you would be like, absolutely fucking not. But it depends on what it was. Me, I'm not running. That's the sentence. That's the
good.
sentence.
I'm good.
I'm gone.
All right, all right.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
If you all what the fuck? If you all combine, do you become a super minion that can take on Godzilla?
Probably not.
I think
you
we
probably just
could-
become like a.
I think we would just be the coolest minion. I think we
Wait,
could
why
out-cool Godzilla.
Why not? We could do a Godzilla.
I would
think
not.
we-
I couldn't even
Bow.
submit my name into Fear Factor, dude. You think I have the fucking
Exactly.
Pola,
athleticism to take on
Right.
Godzilla?
Pola, please.
We would just become a minion that can speak Spanish, Polish, and whatever language Viper speaks. I don't know.
Okay, what the hell? Fucking hello?
We'd become the bilingual minion.
Yeah,
The
we
bilingual
just
minion
become-
with amazing hair.
Yeah, we would try.
That would be our power.
right? Spanish, English. I don't know if Viper speaks another language, which is why I said that, right?
Yes,
So,
I do. You think I look like this? I know I got jaundice right now. You think I look like this and don't speak another language? That's crazy.
100%. You know how many Latinos I know that don't speak Spanish? they're
That's-
Americanized. So like, I didn't want to assume. So we would speak 4 languages. What language did you speak, Viper?
I can speak Urdu, I can speak Hindi, and I can speak a little bit of Swahili.
All right, so
Okay,
we would speak
so-
like 6 motherfucking languages out here. We could get any job we want.
Bilingual minion with amazing hair. And if we were in a contest with Godzilla on who was the coolest, hottest monster, we would win.
Hi,
So we would
Sean.
have great hair. We would be multilingual, and like we would have a deep ass voice,
Yes.
right? So, like, fair enough.
Well, why do you get 2 traits?
Yeah, what the hell?
Wait, what was the second trait? Did
Bilingual.
we all? No. Well, we would all contribute 1 language, so we would be multilingual, right? Or she would contribute 3 languages.
Cancel
You would contribute-
Matsume.
What is happening?
You th-
I'm not getting 2 traits. We're all putting in a language. That's why we're multilingual.
Yeah, we're all
right?
putting in a language, and then you're putting in the deep voice, and Viper's putting in the good hair. What the fuck is my second trait?
Oh, Deadlifting.
Enough said. Enough said. What the fuck?
We would make a great deadlifter.
I'm out. I'm gone. Goodbye.
We would have great glasses. Yeah, instead of
Spinning.
Next
Fucking
question.
Spinning.
What
was it next?
Yeah, y'all set me up, bro.
Can Matsume 1v1 Art the Clown with that fit? Can you do your thing where you pull it to you real quick and answer in that way?
Look, if we took away Art the Clown's immortality, if he was just a man and I was just a man, that motherfucker's getting put 6 feet in the ground, all right? And that's on God.
But if he's immortal, then that's what I can do about that. But if he's just a man and I'm just a man, that guy's going down.
I'm scared. I'm fucking scared, dude. Dead ass.
I am fully confident that I can take on any regular dude in a fight.
In your minion fit or just in general?
In my minion fit, I could 1v1. I'm confident in my abilities to win a fight against any regular person. Now, if you're getting like a fucking trained fighter or some shit, then that's a different goddamn story. But any regular Joe, I'm confident I could bag that. So the answer is yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the answer is yes for me. I feel like Matsume would see the Art the Clown or whatever the fuck, and it'd be Joe from the beginning. You'd go fucking crazy mode. It'd be fucking over. You'd go dummy, and I wouldn't want to be there to see it. Like, it would change my opinion.
I hit him with a right hook, right? Then he'd wake up, and I would be right here, this close to his face,
and I'm like, "You like that, baby? You like that?"
Yeah. Now hold on. What's going on here? Damn. She's screaming
anyway.
like the clown is actually breaking into her house.
Next question.
Next question.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
This is a whole life story here.
Yeah, hold up. How do I?
Who put me up against Jake Paul, you sinners?
I was playing with my orange cat using his fishing rod with a feather toy at the end. But the dubious beast started spinning, and it spun faster and faster until it ascended into air, becoming a small black hole, absorbing everything in a 20-meter radius. What should I do?
Make your peace.
Say your prayers.
A good life. Yeah.
Did you try that?
Call to the God that you might know.
What the hell?
Make your peace. Make sure that your affairs are taken order because you're done for, buddy. You're done.
Here's my advice. Join them. If you can't beat them, join them.
All right.
I've always said that.
Okay.
Good looking out.
I've always said that shit. If you can't beat them, join them.
Dude. Viper stays saying that, dude.
I say,
if there's one thing about Viper, she saying
that. She gonna say that. Yeah, fair enough. Join them mentioned.
And here's my second piece of advice. Cling onto a wall. Yeah, I'm fucking I'm fucking sick with it. Like, what do you
You're
mean?
Spitting.
Click.
You got it like that.
So are you joining them or are you clinging onto a wall?
Both of them. And why not? See what option takes you.
All right. You hear all of the above.
Next. I don't know how to cook and I'm old. How do I just do it? Pola, you take that away.
I'm gonna answer and then I'm gonna GPG. I don't know how to cook and I'm old. How do I just do it? So the way that I learned how to cook is just watching reels and little videos and finding a favorite chef. So I'm really into cooking, and everything that I learned dead ass early on was from Tasty videos. You remember Tasty? Shout out.
I do.
Early Tasty videos.
Shout out Tasty.
Shout out OG Tasty.
Dead ass. And just fucking trying, like just getting in there and fucking going for it. Mm-hmm. Finding easy ass videos and easy ass recipes and just perfecting those. And once you've got it down, putting your own spin on it and then learning how to cook savory specifically. Because baking, follow a recipe. Follow a recipe. If you're baking, follow the fucking recipe to a T. Get your measuring cup out, do all that. But if you're cooking like savory foods, you can kind of just like put your own spin on it and just like have fun. But the biggest thing is it's supposed to be fun. Because the second you stop having fun and it becomes a chore, like it's not going to be a good time. So just start with something easy. So even if that means like a simple pasta dish with canned sauce, not jarred sauce, but like canned tomato sauce and seasoning it yourself and learning how to like season, start there. And then you can kind of go from there with like pasta. And then you can make your own Alfredo sauce. You can make your own butter garlic sauce. You can then get into casseroles and start doing like baked pasta dishes. And then you can try to learn how to make pasta from scratch. And then just go from there.
Yeah. Yeah. That was like a very great answer. And for me, I think the only thing I can add to that is I don't believe that people can't cook. If you have the ability to read, you can cook. All right, let's get that started out, okay? If
You're
you
actually
have
spitting.
basic motor functions and you can read, you can cook. So get up, all right? Look up a recipe and go make that shit. Because truly, okay, 1+1, bro. That's really what it is. Okay, like, that's it. Ain't nothing to it.
Yeah. My thing is also like pick something that you really love, because if you love a certain dish, you're more motivated to learn how to cook that shit. Like if you start learning how to cook some bubkis, because that's like what fucking
Fucking Bubkis keeps taking
like
me out, bro.
no, listen, if you're trying to cook some dookie bubkis because some fucking site told you to do that shit, you're not gonna have a fun time. But if you're like, even if you're like a basic bitch like me and you're like, I fuck with the best a little fucking chicken wing with some ranch and a fucking potato wedge, learn how to cook that. Learn how to cook that.
Yeah.
That's cook what you want to eat, and then from there expand. Because cooking, oftentimes I feel like people will start cooking and they'll start cooking the shit that like the world tells them to. Like
Yeah.
literally oven roasted broccoli with rice and fucking salmon, like fucking all that shit. No, cook what you like. If you fucking like some fuck shit, cook that first. Because
Yep. And especially
go ahead.
buy yourself an air fryer, buy yourself a
Oh,
rice cooker, right?
yeah.
And then at this point, you go to the kitchen, you put the ingredients in, and you press a fucking button. So like,
Yeah.
don't feel like you have to overcomplicate it.
No, the rice cooker and the air fryer are game changers. My entire fucking life changed with an air fryer. And the other thing too is like oftentimes you can fucking cut out the middleman with cooking a meal, right? Like today I made a chicken Caesar salad. In your mind that could be like I'm cutting a head of lettuce and then putting Caesar dressing on that shit and then fucking doing
You
all of
buy
that.
that fucking bag. You buy that bag with everything in it. You just mix that shit up.
You buy the bag and then I'm cooking chicken. No, bitch, I'm buying frozen chicken that's Parmesan crusted and I'm putting that bitch in the air fryer. Today for lunch I put a frozen piece of Parmesan crusted chicken in the air fryer and I made my Caesar salad bag and I cut that shit up and put my favorite croutons on there with a little bit of black pepper and some onion and some corn and called it a day. Like you don't
Precisely.
need to do that shit. Like, start small.
Precisely. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's a good example. Today for lunch, I had salmon with pasta. I had garlic butter pasta with red bell peppers and some salmon and some broccoli. And slap the salmon in the air fryer, boil water for pasta. I buy my vegetables frozen, okay, in a bag. Put that shit in the microwave 5 minutes, boom. In 20 minutes, you will have a vegetable, a protein, and a carb. And all you did was
Yeah.
boil water. That was the hardest thing you did. So, yeah, go for it.
Cam,
Pop off.
the VOD will be on Twitch for sure. The VOD will be on Twitch if you need to go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love you. Thank you.
Cam,
My
you're a
other
one.
thing, my other thing is like, and this is like maybe my South Asianness. Go to your mom. Go to your fucking mother. Go to your mother and ask them, how do you cook? Like, if you have a favorite dish that your mom cooks, spend a Sunday with her and be like, hey, instead of being like, hey, she'll text you nonetheless. If you have a nice mom, she'll text you on a Sunday. She'll be like, what do you want to eat or whatever. Maybe not every Sunday, obviously, but like, whatever. She'll text you what you want to eat. Instead of being like, I want this, and then showing up and it's made, go to your mom before she makes it and come with your fucking notepad ready and write down what she does. And write down what the fuck she does.
Get that done. Exactly.
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about how, like,
still just talking about.
with cooking, like, one of the best things, thank you for the follow, one of the best things that I've ever done is, like, asking my mom to cook some of my favorite dishes and then going there early, like, when she's gonna cook them, and sitting beside her and taking fucking notes and just looking at what she does, because that's like your palate develops the way that you were raised. And so oftentimes one of the things that you'll find is like the way that you cook things is dependent on your mom. If your mom cooked, or your dad, if your dad cooked, or if your sister cooked, or whoever, like, it's dependent on who you grew up with. And so just watch them and take fucking notes, man, because those recipes will also be dead if you don't.
And I'll go back to watching videos. So finding a favorite chef has really helped me, inspired me. So like just going through and finding someone, whether they're like super popular or not. So one of my favorite chefs is Ina Garden. Also because she's an incredible host, and she taught me like how to host, right? Like, I know that shit down to a fucking T. And then one of my other favorite chefs is Sola El Whaley. And she started out really small.
Wait, I fucking love Ina Garden. That's crazy. I didn't know you fucked with Ina like that.
Bitch, I have a fucking pin. I'm dead ass about to get a fucking tattoo of her. I have every single one of her fucking cookbooks.
A tattoo?
Every single one. I want it. I want a tattoo of her. Dead ass. She has been instrumental to me as a person.
Yeah, fair enough.
She's fucking incredible. Anyway,
that's good advice too.
But just like finding someone who, even if they're cooking dishes that you're like, I ain't never fucking making that. I ain't doing that. But seeing the passion that they have in their cooking helps me a lot into like getting in the kitchen and just making something.
Yeah.
And seeing how much fun they're having.
Yeah.
And once you build up your confidence, I like to cook for people. I like to invite my coworkers and my friends to my house and get the grill out, make burgers, make salmon, make whatever the fuck it is. I like cooking for people. So once you've built up that confidence and you feel like you can cook for people, invite people over. It's fun. It's fun chefing that shit up in the kitchen. Get yourself a nice apron and stuff, like Gooner, chef, or whatever, whatever you need to do.
Who the fuck is Gooner?
Gooner.
Oh.
Gooner shit.
I thought you said Gouda cheese. Never heard
Gooner.
that shit.
I also thought you said Gooder, but then you
never heard of that shit in my life. All right, next one. Let's see. Damn, these questions keep piling up. How does one know they have a crush on someone?
Ooh la la.
I'm the worst to answer this.
If you cannot wait to spend time with that person, if you catch yourself randomly stealing glances, if you think about something funny and the first thing you think about is texting that person or telling that person that, those are great indicators. If you're nervous when you're around that person and you feel like you got to do everything perfectly so they don't, shit like that.
Literally, if you start like your insides get all like silly goofy, right? Like when you're around them and you get all like nervous and like genuinely like butterflies in your stomach, like texting them, talking to them, or like you don't ever want the conversation to end, or when it does end, you're just like, harumph, like
harumph.
That's it. That's it, dude.
No, you're entirely correct, bro. Yeah. That shit.
I think it's definitely like fun. I fucking love a butterfly in my stomach type shit. I fucking love that. I chase that my entire life. Like, I'm wed, bitch. I still chase that.
Like, I still feel that with my partner, like thinking about them. Like, I'll be driving fucking home. I've got the biggest fucking crush on my partner that I've been with for 10 fucking years. I'll be driving home and I'll start crying thinking about how much I love them.
That is awesome. Yeah, and it's like you build
up
the courage. Like,
Shelby, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Nah.
No, I love love so fucking much.
What?
Oh my
Like,
god.
love is great. Like if you, let's say you gather the courage to ask the person out, and then you text them or whatever, and then you see that they're typing, and you're so
Your
fucking
heart
scared, bro. Your heart is
bumping.
in your fucking throat, and then they say yes or whatever, and you're just like, yeah, like, yo, that shit is.
Dude,
Here's,
and I
here's
also
my biggest thing. Shoot your fucking shot. I shot my shot. And I
Facts.
bagged my fucking partner 10
Yeah.
fucking years. I shot the shot. I fucking shot it. On
Yeah.
Twitter. On fucking Twitter, I met the love of my life. It's out there. It is there. Okay? That's my
funny.
No,
fucking,
that-
that's my piece.
shoot your fucking shot, and also like enjoy it. Enjoy the fucking like first, like ideally you have a partner that makes you feel like that your entire fucking relationship, but the beginning of a relationship is unparalleled because then you have to get into serious territory, bitch. You have to get into like having fucking discussions and shit. You have to like get into like talking about emotions and shit. Like enjoy. I'm someone who loves a chase. I've always loved it. That's been like my downfall. I love going for people that don't fucking want me. I love that shit.
I'm dead.
I
as
fucking
hell.
I
love
need to
that
be
shit.
shown attention 24/7. I
No.
need to know that you want me and you love me and you are there for me.
I need to go to bed thinking this bitch thinks I'm the worst person on the planet or is in love with me. And there's no in
Alright.
between. And if you're like me, because I know there's other people like me, I'm not speaking for a minority. I'm speaking for people. Maybe a minority, but a people.
Yeah.
Like-
small group for sure.
Yeah. Enjoy it. Is my advice. And fucking enjoy
the
it.
hunt or whatever the hell she's on about over there, but yeah.
So, knowing you have a crush on someone is one thing, but like, do not fucking put your whole manussi into a relationship that isn't giving you what you need back.
Yeah.
Like, if they're
Yeah.
giving you nothing, do not fucking go put your whole manussi into giving them all of your attention, all of your love, all of your will, all of your strength.
You keep
For
that
someone
Yeah.
that's
manussi
not going
locked.
to like become anything. Like they're
Yeah.
showing you who they are as a person. Don't fucking put your energy into that. Put it into yourself and then move on.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, don't try to rush into a relationship just because you think it's gonna fix all of your problems. You should be happy by yourself before you seek somebody else.
You need to love yourself
Yeah.
before you love anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Dead-
stupid. But you
Dead
do.
ass.
Which is stupid, but you do. Like, and also the moment that, here's my big thing too. People hate when I say this shit, but the moment you stop looking for someone, it's when they come. And I think it's probably because you're
Oh.
working so hard on yourself that, like,
Yeah.
you don't even think about it. Type shit.
That is factual. As soon as they're like, okay, I don't want a relationship.
Yeah. It comes.
Yep.
No, it's actually stupid. Like, every single time a meaningful relationship has come into my life, I've been like, I've broken up with them. Because I'm like, I don't want this. And then I'm like, take me back.
Oopsies. Oops. With a TH. Oops.
Oops.
Oh my god.
I'm being honest. That's what this is all about. AMA.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Favorite legal way to get revenge.
Favorite. Well, it depends on what they
Favorite
did.
legal way to get revenge.
It depends on what the person did, right? But one of my favorite ones is there's a website, I need to remember it. And you can put a person's number in, and then they'll get an anonymous text saying to get tested because someone they've been in a relationship with has STD positive. So that's a fun little prank.
That's
that
an
you-
don't do that, chat. Do
That's a
not
fun
do
little
that.
prank
That is
you
like
can get
beyond
on.
fucked up.
What do the boys think that can happen? They go get tested and then they don't have anything. What's the worst thing that can happen?
No,
That is
no.
fucking
That's a fun little
terrifying.
prank. That's a fun, in my opinion, that's a fun little prank, and it is 100% legal. And what do you know?
Hey!
Maybe they were with somebody else, right?
No,
Maybe
cut
they were with
wrong.
somebody
Cut
else.
that out.
Cut him off.
that out.
Wait, how do I?
Tested,
Cut it.
and they don't
Don't
know it.
Don't
You could be helping them out. You could be helping them out.
Batman, just shut up. I've never taken revenge on anybody. I have never had the like desire to take revenge on anything or anybody. There's never been a situation where I've needed to take revenge.
They know I'm preaching. Chat knows what's up.
No, they don't.
They do not. I have not seen one. Yes.
I'm dead, dude.
I'm out.
God.
I'm gone.
Bro, my boy Yin just doesn't exist. Bro, put a poll up.
Put a poll up.
Do
Okay.
not put a poll up.
Yeah, let's put a fucking poll up. Let's put a fucking poll up. Wait, how do I phrase this is in a way that's not as worse as it is? Revenge.
What Matsume said, yes or no?
What Matsume, yeah, you're right. What Matsume said. Yeah.
Fun little prank,
nah.
totally legal, no
Ooh,
repercussions.
Shelby, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Just
Facts.
making yourself hotter.
Getting a glow up is also great too. And not to mention, this is just for me, when you're like, how do I say this? When you're at, I don't want to say gets a glow down, but when
I was gonna say your lowest. When you're at your lowest.
When you like find out that something happened to your ex and you're like, told you, bitch. Like, I don't want to go too into detail, but my ex got arrested over some shit that I told her would happen. And I was just like, that's God. You know, that's God, bro. I'm telling you what, dude.
No, I think eventually it just like works out because I mean, like, I dated this guy in high school and he's like a finance bro, blah blah blah. Like he had dreams. Stock finance.
That's high.
The people
in
know.
what shape or world?
The people know. Okay.
Well, no, it would be a tiebreaker. Viper can't vote.
Yes, I can. I did vote.
Polls.
I did vote.
You did?
Yes, I can.
I thought you couldn't.
50-50.
I did
the
vote.
People
Yes,
know.
I can. I
That's
did vote.
gross. That's
little
gross.
harmless prank. You heard it from me, y'all. Go ahead and shout me out. If you do it, let me know. Come in my chat. Let me know you did it.
I did vote. I can vote, and I did. I can vote, and I did.
I'm out.
Okay,
Terrible.
fuck this. Wait,
That's
no, Pola, you still
good.
have to answer. So it's my GP. This is my last one because we are reaching the time limit of our stream. But I need to go one more time. Should I do another question or this one?
I think we can do one more, like, or a couple more. Like, I'm good. Until,
No, I
like,
need a GPG. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
go
while
for it,
I
go for it.
GPG, do you want me to do this one or another one?
Well, you guys haven't answered, so.
Well,
keep
I
it
said
on.
I don't have. My answer is
You
I
guys
don't have
deliberate.
any revenge because like
Okay.
I've never experienced that.
Yeah.
Every breakup that I've had was like, it didn't mean fucking dick for shit. The relationship, or it was like amicable and we're still friends to this day,
Yeah.
and I would never get like revenge on them. But the ones where, because fun fact about me, I've never broken up with anybody. They've all broken up with me. And it was always
Gotcha.
some fucking lame excuse like, I'm going to Dubai for the summer and I don't want to be locked down. Bitch, you're fucking 16. What do you mean you're going to Dubai for the summer? There's nothing you can do in Dubai when you're 16 years old. What do you
That just
mean?
means, yeah, that's just good riddance. That's just good riddance.
Yeah, and so I was, whatever. That one was whatever. And then another guy was like, anyway. I've never wanted to get revenge on them because every time they've left, that's what I'm saying, Meatball. Yeah. Yeah, they broke up with me. I went to prom with them and then they broke up with me like 3
That's
weeks after
crazy.
prom because they were like, I'm going to Dubai and I want to be single in Dubai. I was like, what are you doing in Dubai at 17 years old?
Fucking. I'm telling you that, dude. Fucking.
Who?
Or they were expecting to fuck somebody. If they broke up with you because of that, they
And
were
so
expecting.
I just kind of like, I leave it. Like they
Yeah.
dump me. I leave it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I've cried over maybe like one breakup ever.
Yeah.
Most of them have meant fucking dick. Like not a fucking lick of shit. And then they always come crawling back. And so I think that's my revenge, is that I'm
So they come
incredible
back and then
as
you
a
get the last
person.
no.
They leave me because they want to fuck someone else.
Yeah.
And then they come crawling back because I'm a delight. I'm a
Now,
treat.
I just want to give a disclaimer that I personally have never done what I advise y'all to do. I just know it is possible. 2, I had a perfectly good streak of my whole life never being broken up with until my last relationship fucked up my streak. But again, yeah, I'm in the same situation as you. All of my breakups haven't really fucking meant anything. And my last one, we were chill. So I also didn't do anything. But I just know it's possible.
I'm friends or cordial with every ex I have because it's just been like whatever. Like the
Yeah, that's fair
relationships that
enough.
we have, it's just fucking whatever. And then I have the love of my life sitting across from me, and we're getting married. You can't see a ring, but it's under this glove, I swear.
Hell yeah, nah,
It's
that's awesome. So you
there.
got it. You won. You got the happy ending, and they
I
out here
did.
struggling in Dubai. They're in prison in Dubai for
And
illegal prostitution.
100%. Like that just threw me the fuck off. We were by my locker, and he was like,
Not by the
I need to
locker.
talk to you. It's like, fucking what? We're about to fucking go on summer break, and he fucking breaks up with me because he's like, I'm going to Dubai. It's like, what are
That's
you
crazy.
doing in Dubai? Like, deadass,
That
what are
is
you doing in
crazy.
Dubai?
Just
Crazy.
sinister shit, bro. Absolutely sinister shit. And by the lockers, it's such like a typical like or a cliche place to break up with somebody when you're in
100%.
school. I need to talk to you
100%.
by the
It's
lockers.
like, what is happening right now?
It's like you're getting Gossip Girl, like you're getting the grass eat. Shit
Exactly.
is crazy.
And the way that I met him was there was a TMB, so a tobacco and beer store that all high schoolers would go to, and he had like a really nice car, and I was going in to buy something, and he was there, and I was just like, nice car. That was it. And that was how we met.
So that's car
Hook,
serves
line,
its
and
purpose.
sinker, dude. I got
Exactly.
his ass.
That is the exact reason that man purchased that vehicle. Okay.
Ooh,
it
and
is
you know what
what-
else? You know what else? He never asked me to prom, and I was really upset by it.
Yeah.
And so I had this conversation with him. I was like, are you asking me to prom, or are we like not going? What is happening? And he was like, well, I had this plan on asking you. And I was like, what was it? You know what he was going to do? He was like, I was going to put a note in your the passenger side of his car, like the little mirror thing that you pull down that said prom ?
Yeah.
Huh? That's
I'm
how
dead
you
as hell.
were going to ask me?
But then he didn't even do that.
He
The
didn't
most
even do
minimum, like low effort thing, and he didn't even do it.
I wasn't even asking. We just went.
Oh my god, that is so
It
funny.
was terrible.
It's yeah, literally. You guys, I'm a little turned. I'll be honest. I don't know if you can tell.
Yo, we turning up. I'm hella
know.
calling out of work. Yo, play this shit. I hope my manager checks this VOD out. I'm not coming to work, man. I'm busy.
Minion shit got me a little fucked up. I'll be honest. All right, next. What's the origin of the Tabs horse? That's Pola. That's Pola.
Okay, so we have a little group chat, and
Someone hit the tabs. Actually, you can
You know-
unlimited hit it.
you know the fucking picture of that horse that's like the fisheye lens, right?
Yes.
If you go into my stream and type sus, that's the picture that pops up. That went fucking wild in the chat that I'm in with Tabs. And Ethan, my fiance, found, I think it was Ethan, found a tweet where it was the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And it was 4 images of fisheye lens animals. So one was like a cat, one was a horse, one was a bird, and then I think one was a fish. And we, it was me and Viper, my fiance, and Tabs being like, tag yourself, right? All 4 of us voted that Tabs was the horse. Like it was like no fucking contest. Tabs was the horse. Since then, it just like fucking spiraled. This was what, like 8-9 months ago?
Yeah.
Long fucking time ago.
Dude,
mean a horse?
Tabs
when
is not a
shit
horse girl by
spirals
any
like
way,
that.
shape, or form, but she is horse.
But I am
right?
a horse.
She is
But
horse.
she is horse.
Planting a little seed, and then letting it spiral like that is my favorite thing. Like, I think one of the proudest achievements of my life to this day is the fact that Viper is known as Auntie
That's fucking
everywhere she
crazy.
goes.
That's
Yeah?
fucking crazy. Like
That's
actually
insane.
insane.
See, my favorite lore is Tab's horse. I think that is the funniest fucking thing ever. And like the amount of nicknames that we have for Tabs in our little group chat is astronomical. Astronomical, and Tab's response to every single one of them.
Oh, and now she's
50%
really
of
wearing.
them have horse in the name.
Okay. And now you're really wearing auntie goggles. We always say you're wearing auntie goggles when you wear your glasses, but now you really are wearing auntie goggles, Steve.
Okay, auntie goggles.
Yes. This is great. I
Dude,
love
this
that.
looks ridiculous. You
think it's
can't even make
recalling.
them look hot.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Wow.
I'll just turn off my camera real quick.
That is wild. Everybody's coming for you today.
it's
And I thought painting my face yellow was gonna be the fucking thing that fucking made my self-worth go down. It was just fucking Viper telling me that.
No, I'll put them on. Next.
Anyways,
I
next.
just like there was
Anyways.
no way for me to wear my goggles up here and have
Dude, they
my glasses
hurt.
on and it looked good.
Apparently,
There's
I'm
no
into
way.
Minions. You see
I'm
anything
dead.
in the chat?
Yeah, well, you know what? Something about this yellow skin really just brings it out of some men, you know? You
It's a
got it, buddy.
jaundice. It's a jaundice. of it
Shout
all.
out to Void real quick. That's my fiance.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, hold up.
He's been
Stream
helping
again.
me.
Stream again.
again.
All right, this next one. What food or snack have you hated your whole life, but then discovered it actually slaps, or vice versa? Ranch for me. I hated
Tomatoes.
ranch with my entire life. Bip, don't answer.
Mine was
Got it.
tomatoes. So growing up, I fucking hated raw tomatoes, just like sliced tomatoes. And then my mom made a tomato sandwich for like my cousin, and I was, I guess, really hungry, and I was like, that looks really good. Can you make me one of them? And she's like, it's fucking tomato. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll have it. And then I ate it. And then fish was another one. Every time she made fish, she would lie to me and say that it was chicken. And then
That's fucking crazy.
one day I was eating fish
Wait,
like at dinner.
That's illegal.
And I was like, what is this? And then when my dad said chicken, my mom said fish, and they just said it was chicken fish.
That's illegal.
And I was like, this shit fucking hits, bitch. You fucking ate that up, mom. And then I just found out that I actually just love fish in real life.
illegal activities.
I like to imagine that you really said bar for bar to your mother, yo, this shit fucking slaps, Sally. You put your whole fucking
Yo,
Manussi
bitch, you
into
fucking
this, bruh.
put your whole Manussi into this
Yo,
dish, dude.
You fucked that up. I don't know. For me, I guess it's spicy things in general. I've been recently getting into spicy things because I'm like in a calorie deficit. So I'm always trying to fit as much anything into a meal while being under that deficit. So spicy shit, spicy sauce or hot sauce has no calories, right? So I've been getting into hot sauce, going crazy. Yeah.
What's your
go
favorite
for it.
hot sauce?
See, like I don't even like my job is the only place that I consume hot sauce, and they have Texas Pete and like sriracha. So
I love Texas Pete. Okay, so Tabasco when I cook, Texas Pete on fucking anything.
yeah,
Or Tabasco when I cook, so it goes into the food and on spaghetti. And then Texas Pete on like fucking anything, and Valentina specifically on like my eggs.
all right, yeah.
Mm.
Well, I haven't evolved to that level of spicy, you know, where I have ranks of shit, but maybe
Wait,
one
what
day.
the hell?
Got it.
I feel
Maybe
like that's
one day.
normal. I can't believe
No,
that
I'm
you
not
haven't
saying
done
it's.
that.
I'm saying it's not normal. You know, she got
He'll
it.
get
you know,
there.
But yeah,
He'll
maybe
get
I'll
there.
get there. Yeah.
You'll get there.
Mhm.
All right, next one. What is Minsume's most influential anime?
Are they
I know this
misspelling my
one.
name on purpose? What is this Minsume?
I know this one. I know,
I know
this
this
one.
one.
I know this one.
I might be
yeah,
wrong,
well,
though.
go ahead.
You
Somebody
go first. I think
anyone
it's.
can
I
answer.
think
One
it's.
Piece.
Yeah, One Piece.
Look, okay, quick rant.
Okay.
One Piece is great. Everyone in here should watch One Piece. It's revolutionary. I wholeheartedly believe with all of my Minussi that it is the best piece of fiction that exists in humanity's history. So I recommend that to anybody. So yeah,
I disagree. I disagree. I think Sopranos is the best piece of fiction in history, hands down.
Sopranos.
No notes. No notes. No notes. Okay, it revolutionized television. Okay, listen.
Well,
Look at
One
this.
Piece has revolutionized its field, you know. So it's that.
That's fucking
It's that
crazy.
thing.
One Piece is fucking What is that?
Hold
This
on.
is my official Sopranos board game.
That's crazy.
Okay. Sopranos number one. Number one. Number one.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm holding on.
I'm about to drop a whole bunch of bullshit. Hold on.
But if we're talking about anime, I'm gonna say Dorohedoro. So right here are my Dorohedoro anime books that I've started collecting, and then these two are heads that
He
my
handicapped.
fiance's
They
father
both-
made for me.
He handicapped. They ain't got no hand, but this one of the main characters, and I really think that everyone here should read One Piece, man, because it's the best thing to exist. And I rest my case, bro. And this shit like my Bible. You know what I'm talking about? This shit like my Bible, bro. So I
The
want
way
to
that
go
you feel about One Piece is how I feel about Dorohedoro. Dude, that shit changed my life. Like, actually, I've got
I
fucking
need to
so
check
much
that out.
merch of Dorohedoro. I asked for these. So, look at this. He
Oh.
made this for me. That's
Yeah.
Kaiman. And then I have
That's dope.
Nikaido in her demon form. Dude.
That's dope. That is dope. I'm not taking that away from you. But everybody should watch both. Watch both One Piece and watch Dorohedoro and watch Sopranos. But I promise you, One Piece will change your fucking life, bro. It will change your life. Watch all of it.
I'm this close to watching One Piece. Like, this fucking close.
Do it.
I'm not
Do
going
it
to do that
because-
because it's going to take me like 6 years off my life, and I don't have time for that.
Time will
I
pass
do.
anyways,
I'm
Viper.
ready.
Time will
Well,
pass
okay.
anyways.
Dude, that's my favorite fucking. That's my favorite fucking phrase. The time
But
will
you're not
pass
living by
anyway.
it, though.
Not with One Piece. What the fuck? I mean more so like when I'm talking about like.
Someone came out with a One Piece like I'm gonna use the word abridged. I don't know if it's the right verbiage, but
Yeah.
they take out all of the filler
One Piece.
episodes and just give you like the content episodes.
Yeah, that's a good one. The last thing I'm going to say about this, we can move on, is I promise you, once the mystery of One Piece is revealed, everybody on the face of the planet will hear about it. Whether you have never watched a single fucking episode in your life, okay? That shit will be on your phone. It'll
Just
be
like
on your
the
computer.
Sopranos.
It'll
Just like
be-
the Sopranos.
Well, it might have. Look, watch it because you will not be able to be spoiler free. Once this is literally the biggest mystery in fiction. Like I'm not even overselling that. Okay, so watch it so you can be part of that experience because I promise you, you will not regret it. You will get hooked.
Wrong.
So I this is the last thing on One Piece.
Yeah.
I watched One Piece when they first started releasing the anime on Toonami, right? I was in
Yeah.
fucking elementary school. I was watching that shit every goddamn week.
Yeah.
Every week, dude. And it was an hour long. And I remember this because I was locked the fuck in. It was an hour long. They would
Yeah.
have 2 episodes. But then Naruto came out and took up 30 minutes of One Piece's slot. I was
Yeah.
so fucking bent, I stopped watching One Piece
I'm dead.
because of that.
Go back. It's not too late. Go back.
I'll
Next
go back.
question.
Yep.
Who will be the WWE superstar that retires John Cena? Patty the Batty.
Cody Rhodes.
Or is he not in WWE? I don't fucking know shit about WWE.
All right, just to explain it,
The Crusher.
Patty the Batty.
Patty the Batty is a UFC fighter. He fights for UFC. WWE is an entirely different thing.
Matt's mate, what's your answer?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, dude. Like, hands
Cody Rhodes,
down.
man. I've been
That's
saying
like,
that. I fucking
bar
been
none.
sat here saying that shit.
Cody Rhodes.
No,
Okay,
I've
Cody Rhodes?
been saying Cody
Yeah, I
Rhodes.
literally
okay?
sat here been saying that shit.
I've been saying Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes lost the belt to John Cena at WrestleMania this past Sunday, but he's gonna go through a training arc. Okay,
No,
he's
he's
pick
going
himself
through a
up.
training arc right
Dude,
now.
Cody,
dude. And he's just
Cody
like,
is on some fucking shit that I can't
He's
even
on
describe to you, man.
yeah,
He's
no,
on
like
his arc.
it's I can't put into words what Cody
No,
Rhodes
dude.
is
Viper,
doing.
Viper,
on
in
some
all seriousness,
on
Viper.
some crazy shit, on some fucking crazy shit.
Viper, in all seriousness, are you the type of person that likes watching long YouTube videos that are made really well?
Yes. I will
I
sit there and
have-
watch a 4-hour documentary.
Okay, bless. I have a YouTube video for you that explains to you the 40-year story that is Cody Rhodes' story. And it is
Ooh.
one of the best YouTube videos I've ever made. It's 2.5 hours.
You made?
And I promise. No, I'm sorry. That I've ever seen. I misworded.
I was gagged when you
I
said
know.
made, dude.
No. It's by a YouTuber named Super Eye Patch Wolf. He made a 2.5-hour video called "Finish the Story," where he goes all the way from like 1980s to last year WrestleMania. And I promise you, bro, like you might tear up. Okay, you're gonna I need to link
Guaranteed
you that
I
video.
will.
Yeah,
One thing about
guaranteed.
me, you put
Oh,
a
God.
4-hour YouTube
Facts.
video in front of me about the history of whatever the fuck niche thing, I'm in it. I'm
Bro,
I
in
know,
it.
video-
and especially about Cody Rhodes, who I fucking been
Who I
saying.
love.
Who I
love.
fucking
I've
been
been
saying.
So I got you. I will link you the video so you can watch it at your own time because that video single-handedly got me back into wrestling. I watched WrestleMania, Monday Night Raw, TNT, TNA, AEW, NXT. Now my life is consumed by fucking wrestling, dude. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Does it contain spoilers?
Of what?
No, because
The
everything
the
in the
Wrestling,
live
bitch.
action. The live action shit that's occurring.
That I have not watched, yes.
So it'll explain to you basically everything you need to know about Cody Rhodes up
do you
until
mean?
2024.
Does it contain
WrestleMania.
spoilers as if that shit didn't happen like 2 weeks ago? Yes.
Viper. He said from 1980 to today. I wasn't even born then, bitch.
My
So
bad.
Emily, Stone Cold is amazing. I loved him at WrestleMania when he came in the ATV and then banged against the barrier, and that girl in the crowd was like, "Oh,
Oh yeah, then she was like, ah, yeah, I remember that.
What about
Oh,
Patty
yeah.
the Baddie? Who is he? What's his
He's a
lore?
UFC fighter. He's
I
He's a
fucking
UFC
love
fighter,
him.
Viper.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
he's coming
what?
up, and he should get a championship fight soon if he keeps doing what he's doing. So
Tabs.
Yeah.
He's. What did Tabs do? Fucking Tabs.
if you like
Next.
Patty the Baddie, you should definitely check his YouTube channel out because he puts vlogs out of his fight nights and his and cutting weight to for
Dude,
his
that's the
fights,
thing
which are good.
I really like him because one, he has the best insults. Like I watched this video of him calling someone a Spanish sausage,
Yeah, soggy sausage.
and he goes, "You fucking Spanish sausage, you fucking chorizo," and then he
Is
goes,
that- I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Scousers don't get knocked out.
"Yes, Scousers don't get knocked out," and then
Yeah,
he
it's
goes,
fucking-
"Scousers don't get knocked out," and then there's also when he goes, what the fuck does he say? He said some shit like, "You little mushrooms." And I fucking hate mushrooms. And then the bitches ask, like, "Why did you call them all mushrooms?" And he goes, "Because I hate mushrooms." Me?
Yep. Get into WWE, y'all.
I'm gonna start
Fucking-
using that
yeah.
shit. Any single
Mushrooms
time
are
someone
good.
pisses me off, I'm gonna be like, "You fucking mushroom." You fucking mushroom.
Get
That
into
sounds
WWE.
like
And
such a
especially,
British idiom,
yeah.
dude. Like,
it's amazing. Y'all get into WWE, especially the female division of WWE is going absolutely fucking crazy, bro. Going
Dude, I
absolutely
know.
You're a
crazy.
bottle
The
of
female
ketchup, bitch.
fights are even better than the regular fights sometimes. I'll tell you what. So yeah,
All
get into
right.
WWE.
Why is LeBron James the GOAT? Obviously, it's not Jordan.
LeBron James is the GOAT because
I don't watch baseball.
Look, LeBron James is the GOAT because besides besides championship rings, he beats Jordan in every single category. I mean, at the end of the day, the man has the most points of all time. He's number one on the leaderboard. Like, what else
No,
do you need?
I've been saying that. Like, he's just like the GOAT.
I've been
I
saying
know-
that shit.
dick about fucking sports, dude. Like
I know dick
fucking
about baseball,
good.
and I still know LeBron James is on top.
Look, to put it into perspective,
I
LeBron
fucking hate
James
football, and I know he's on top.
I'm dead. LeBron James has consistently
I don't even
been
watch soccer, and I know he's like right there, dude.
LeBron James has consistently been playing at the top level of the sport for so long that he started playing straight out of high school, right? Had a baby. That baby grew up, went to college, got recruited, and now he plays on the same team as his father. He made his own player, dude. He spawned his own teammate.
And that's on LeBron James, dude.
No, and that's I'm trying to think of a singular other basketball player that's actually crazy. And that's on Derrick Rose.
That's on Cody Rhodes.
Derrick Rose.
And that's on LeBron James Jr.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, LeBron, the man is 40 something. Like, how old is he? 40? And he's still consistently putting up fucking triple doubles and like being the MVP of his team. It's crazy.
Viper, we don't even need to answer because Matsume took the words right out of our mouths. I mean, I'm speaking
what
for
I was.
you,
I
but...
literally couldn't even fucking say it better. I couldn't in my entire life say that shit better. I was sat here thinking, how do I explain this?
And Matsume just took the floor, frankly.
Yeah, and that's what. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyways, next.
This is the last one. I am eating monster-themed cereal from October. Will I be okay?
Probably, yes.
I will say my fiance bought Ethan. How many boxes of the chicken and waffles cereal did you buy that one time?
I can hear him. Wait, can we get Ethan?
Boxes.
Can we get an Ethan appearance?
Can we get an Ethan appearance?
Ethan. Matsume's just sitting there.
He said yes. He bought 12 boxes of this chicken and waffle cereal that was on sale for like 50 cents a piece. He ate every single one. I had maybe one bowl, and he turned out okay. So I mean,
I like it.
He liked it.
What the hell is Ethan? I thought he was
coming. He's coming. He's at his gamer den. He's at his gamer desk. He was gaming. My baby.
Oh, it's Ethan.
It's Ethan. The minion being closed in is crazy.
No.
Here he
That's
is.
Ethan.
Hello.
Yo, shout out Ethan, bro. Shout out Ethan.
Shout out Boy Bones. When are you streaming in?
Probably gonna stream that new Outlast update this weekend.
What the helly? What the heliante?
Y'all heard it here first.
It's so
I heard
good,
it here
dude.
first, dude. This is news to me.
Go ahead and follow Ethan for
so
Outlast
good.
Trials, new
Scary
update.
as fuck. So I'm just
Wait, I want to play that shit. I have it. I own it now.
How's Minion Land?
Don't do
Minion Land is fantastic.
Are you done with Resident Evil?
Are you done with Resident Evil?
No, I gave that shit
Oh
up.
no, that wasn't a question for you.
What you mean you gave it up? What you mean by that?
No, Matt's I gave it up because it's cursed.
Why is it cursed?
Because every time I try to play it, I get sick, and when I do play it, I hate it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
But I want to play Outlast Trials, and I have it. I own it. Ethan, please. Ethan, please. Ethan, please. Ethan, please.
Ethan, please. What? He can't hear you right now.
I can't hear
Oh, I
you.
want to play Outlast Trials.
Viper wants to play Outlast Trials.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's run it, please.
Okay, I'll text you.
Tabs.
Ethan
Bye.
streams changed my life. They
Tabs.
changed my life too because
Tabs,
now
stop.
Tabs is in my life.
Oh.
That's facts. That's actually facts.
That's dude. The Tabs being here to this day is all thanks to this guy. So if you love Tabs, which I know you do, thank him.
Shout out Ethan.
Shout out Ethan.
Shout out Kevin.
Shout out Kevin.
Love you so much.
I love you so much.
Okay.
You guys have fun.
We will.
I think this might be Jober.
We gotta do the
Okay,
show and
so I
tell
did
that.
find this.
Okay.
Oh, show and tell. I don't have my oldest in the room. Wait, hold
Oldest
up.
in the room.
Yeah, I need to turn my camera off.
I also found this. This was given to me. It's called Burning Questions, and it's question cards
Oh,
that I
interesting.
can ask.
Hell yeah. Would have sucked if it was question cards you couldn't ask. What the
That's
hell's the
my-
point of that?
Get the. What's the oldest thing I have in this room?
I have my thing. Is the person that even asked here? I don't remember who asked. I forget.
It was Valky.
Okay.
Hold on.
Two of my things tie.
Sure, mate. Baby, what's the oldest thing I have in this room? Do you think it's these? The little piggy?
Okay. I have a tie. So this little thing. It's
Oh,
like
shout out to
Smokey
Smokey
the Bear.
But
But my cat's name.
Oh,
But my cat's name is Smokey, so someone got this for my birthday, and it's very cutesy. And then I also have this, which is a coaster I bought in 2016. Men love fish.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So those are my two.
Hell yeah, dude. My item. Well, Pola, do you want to go first?
So my item is these two vintage piggies
Oh, cute.
that were found at a flea market.
Cute.
My roommate went to Florida and found them for me and Ethan, and so it's me and him. I'm very confident that this is the oldest thing that I have around me, but it's just these little pig guys.
They're cute,
Get
man.
that. The oldest
Florida
thing I
mentioned.
have, yeah, exactly. Florida mentioned. The oldest thing I have is maybe from 2003, where my mother had this picture put of me when I was a baby. Instead of her. And it's on wood. It's on wood.
Die! Put it in frame!
Yeah, fuck. Oh,
Who put
Oh!
who puts pictures? And so I have this in my room.
cry. I'm gonna cry.
Off.
So yeah, this is the oldest thing I have. It's me as a baby. Good luck.
Why
look
am
at
I
my
gonna
hair.
cry? Why am I gonna cry? Wait. I'll be right back.
Yeah, me too.
Why do I want to be his mother? Is crazy. Yo, it's only us again. Chat. Y'all know I was right about the fake STDs. Y'all know about that. Y'all know I was spitting, bro. Y'all know. Don't let these people silence you. Y'all know. That what if there was a competition? Thank you.
I brought a picture of me and my godmother, who's
Let's see,
basically
shocked or not?
Oh, shocked or not.
Oh no, I'm joking. Let's go. Shit, I'm lightheaded. Let's go.
I gotta show Pola too. This was really cute too because my godmother passed. And for my
I'm
wedding,
sorry. I was trying to
not.
find my English as a second language certificate. I think I put it in one of my scrapbooks.
Pola.
I'll find it. But
Wait, Shelby,
I'm
you
done.
might have to go. All right. That's me.
Oh damn. Okay.
Wait,
You doing that?
Oh my god.
You doing that?
Oh
Not chopped.
I look ratty.
no! Wrong.
Yeah,
Look at
you
my
do not look
hair.
happy.
I got. But
You
for
had
my
that beaver
godmother,
cut.
I fucking love her.
Hell
Look at
yeah.
the ring
Ratty is
light.
crazy to
That's
describe yourself
crazy.
as a baby. You look so cute and perfect and
What the
amazing.
fuck? How do I get rid of that shit? That's me.
You don't.
You don't.
Shout out to Baby Viper. Shout out to
I don't have
Double
any
D
babies of
Bizzle.
photos of myself except for they're in like my childhood bin that's in the closet in this.
That's the
Well,
only photo of myself that I had printed out, but I had it on, bro. I had mad drip when I was a young child. I'll tell you what.
Y'all fuck
I
with
had bad
Malort?
drip.
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh, that's crazy. Anyway.
What's
I
Malort?
refuse. I don't think I'll ever drink Malort in my life, just from all the videos that I've seen. That shit scares
You've
me.
never had it?
That shit scares me.
Well, I know what I'm bringing to you.
You've never
I'll
had it?
cry.
Unfortunately, your phone isn't. My phone is scuffed. I had it on, bro. I had the baby drip.
Oh my god!
Look at my arm on the chair, bro. I knew what the hell I was doing, dude.
Baby drip, 100%.
Matsume!
100%.
Matsume! Are you fucking joking? Wait, let me see.
I know my mom sent me recent photos, so let me see if I can pull up.
This is a picture I took of Obama one time.
Obama. Oh, you were in the same room with the goat?
Oh, bam, ma'am.
That is dope.
Wait, do you want to see something crazy?
Oh, bam, ma'am.
Yeah.
Mentioned.
Tell me you took a picture right with Obama. I would fangirl.
So there's me with my drip.
Okay, but you had it on like that though.
No, I did for real.
You did.
100%. And look at these two boxer dogs, fucking in my corner.
You had him tamed.
100%.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome.
How do I find this shit?
You have an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
I can't help you.
Here's me with the Kellogg cornflake drip.
Okay. Kellogg cornflake drip?
I still make that face to this day.
If you look up, I don't know if there's a search bar in photos, but if it's anything like Android, if you just type in baby, an AI will scan your photos and just put any picture of a baby.
Me as hell.
Really?
Okay.
Viper. Me as a
Viper
baby.
hasn't looked up once. She doesn't give a fuck about you and your baby picture.
No, I do give a fuck, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? You're a gorgeous baby. You're a gorgeous baby. I'm trying to find something.
Does the chat know what Pippi Longstocking is?
No.
That name sounds really familiar. I've definitely heard that before.
So I was Pippi Longstocking for Halloween in elementary school once, and I had like the little monkey that was like her companion. And my mommy sent me a picture.
My mommy sent me a picture.
Hey.
That's good.
Hey,
That's good.
you be nice to me. My mommy sent me a picture.
You're right. You're right. My bad.
Wait,
That's a dope picture.
This is the last one I'm sending, but this is where my love for leopard print came from.
Oh, you
me
and
on the
Shelby
counter
both.
making pierogi with my fucking mom.
Oh my god, your
that's
outfit,
awesome.
dude. That's where your cheetah
I know,
print
I was
shit.
eating, dude. I ate that.
Is awesome. You inspired me. I found another one. You inspired me. Look at me over this chair. I basically have an R&B album.
Swag. Just pure and utter fucking
Absolute
coolness
swag,
just
bro.
dripping out of that photo.
Do you want to see
yeah.
me?
Kelky, I'm Polish as hell, dude. I'm Polish as fuck.
This is me when I still had a job.
Oh, Bam Bam!
Obama? Oh my, that's
Oh, Bam Bam!
This should be your profile picture absolutely everywhere that exists. Profile pictures. Like, what are you doing?
When I
No,
was
deadass.
unemployed. Type
Like,
shit.
actually.
Oh, shout out to Obama, dude. That is
Obama?
dope.
Can someone shout out Obama real quick?
Shout out Obama.
Can
dude.
someone give this up to Obama real quick?
Just like super quick.
That is dope. Shout out Obama. There he
Oh,
is.
Obama's been playing Hollow Knight? That's crazy.
Shout out to Hollow Knight Obama. Dad, look at his bio. Dad, husband, president, citizen. Look at that.
And that's on Boots the House Down T.
Exactly.
And that's on Boost the House Sound T.
He has a whole thesis in his About Me section.
You guys want to see another unreleased picture that I'll never show again except for this stream?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're so, like, professional looking.
Okay.
You
Okay,
had it on
Blazer.
you.
Okay,
You had
Blazer.
Okay, Blazer.
You had it. Yeah. Super nice.
All right. I think that's it, you guys.
I think we wrap it up here.
I think we wrap it up. All right.
I'm going to see if this walks
Pola,
out.
wait, can I do a couple? Let me do my little shouty outies. If you guys don't follow Pola, who's a minion on the bottom, please do. Love her
Awesome.
with my entire life. Literally
Thank
one
you.
of my greatest friends. Pola, thank you so much. You slayed that shit down. Boots down.
Thank
house
you.
down,
I had so much
fuck.
fun.
You set that bar so high for that shout out that mine just cannot be as good.
No. And Matsume, Shout out Matsume. He was playing a really fucking fun game today, first of all. But second of all, Matsume streams are so goddamn fun, too. Like, literally, they're so much fun. He streams a total variety of games. You can go there. He's doing face cam shit, or he's on his little bear shit, or whatever the fuck. PNG
He's on his
type
bear shit, dude.
On his little bear shit.
He's on his little PNG tuber type
On his
shit.
little PNG tuber
shout
type
out
shit.
Matisse. Yeah.
They're both really phenomenal fucking streamers, though. Some of my favorites on Twitch, if not my favorites. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for even helping me reach this, which was a sub incentive goal. Do you guys have any words?
I
Can we
had
get
so
an
much fun.
IRL Goon next is Itro. Okay.
Thank you so much, Viper. I'm so glad that I met you, first of all, and got to meet Matsume in tandem from your streams. This has been such a blast, and I would love to do this again. I'm sorry that I didn't get to paint my face yellow. I genuinely thought about it, but I couldn't.
It's okay. You could have looked like me, which my paint doesn't even look yellow. It looks jaundice.
Yeah, and my pain is
no,
you know.
you
And
guys
your
look,
paint,
you
your
guys
paint looks crazy.
both look
respectfully.
incredible. You guys both look incredible, first of all. But I'm just really thankful for Viper's community. Just like seeing you grow as a streamer and then seeing all like the friends that we've gotten to meet and make through this has been so fun. This was incredible. I'm really proud of you for being able to reach this milestone, to be able to do this minion stream in the first place too. Incredible. Glad I met you. Love you. Matsume, thank you so much for doing this too. Shelby, I'm so sorry that you couldn't be here. I hope everything just like immediately gets better. I wish you were here, but I'm glad you were here in chat. That goes for everybody. It's been super fun just like yapping and gabbing and talking. And I've just had a really good time.
No,
And I would love to
honestly,
do this again.
Honestly, yeah. Shout out to y'all. And for Taz, who asked me for a IRL Goon Nexus outro. I unfortunately can never. One, I would love to play the sound, but I wouldn't even know how to do it because we're not in a Discord call, and my soundboard isn't hooked up to my mic. But you Gooners know, goon responsibly, y'all, and just keep it spicy. Don't never let people say that you can't goon as hard as you want to goon. All right, that's honestly what I gotta say to that. Okay, boys.
I will
goon
say
on.
too, so sorry.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you have not heard Matsume's outro or intro, no, it's your
on
intro
Discord.
to your fucking Discord.
Goon Nexus Nation.
Fucking DM him and ask to hear that shit. That shit fucking sent me. It sent me. I tell everybody. I told my fucking coworkers. They're 40 plus years old, and I'm like, have you heard Matsume's fucking intro? That shit sent me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, shout out to Asteria. She's the streamer who made that for me with her voice, her wonderful voice actress ass voice. So, honestly, yeah, and goon responsibly, as I always said, and keep it spicy, and double check your paint. If you're ever gonna paint yourself yellow, really look
Can you put
within
your?
before you
Can
apply
you
this
close
shit.
this out with you putting your camera right in and saying like "goodbye, fam" or some shit, please?
I'm scared.
And without further ado, Matsume-san, logging out. Yeah. GG's, y'all. Goon on.
Good
brother.
night.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
See ya. What a power move right there.